last week you all were on your way to Helen Brown, uh, trying to escort the king back to the castle, the city. You saw that from a distance, real far distance, that there was plumes of smoke coming up from within the city that obviously concerned the king. You all obviously knew something was wrong, didn't know what yet. King decided to share with you that maybe you all could go through one of the obscure gates to not, maybe not be noticed as much. So you all started heading toward the north gate. That's the gate you're headed toward. You would know that, direction. So you're headed toward the north gate. It is an obscure gate. You didn't even realize there was a gate up there, and you've been to the city. So on your way, though, you came across a woman in distress. That turned out to be an ambush, and it was really a Black Hand cultist fanatic that was luring people in because she could control the zombies. And she ran past you all to try to get, basically surround you all and attack you from behind. And then Moses was quickly surrounded by zombies, and then two ghasts in hiding, one on either side of the road, came out and flanked him and really put a concern in the eyes of the players. But you all turned the corner and dispatched all of them. We ended literally at the very end of the battle. You all started searching everywhere. The zombies, you could tell, were risen city guard. You could tell because they had pieces of plate mail on, just the city guard garb. However, they weren't carrying any weapons. You think that most likely they were fighting with the weapons, but when the zombie rose, the zombies only attacked you all with slam attacks, punching, slamming you with their hands. So most likely the weapons are wherever they were killed at. All their sheaths were empty. They all would have had long swords, all that kind of thing. Shields, you didn't see any shields. But between all the zombies, you were able to, you could, and up to you all whether or not you actually picked it up, piece together one set of plate with all the pieces. Because all of them were missing this piece or that piece. But between all of them, you can come up with one decent set of plate. The cultist fanatic was wearing scale mail and carrying a rapier and a shield. Let me see what else were the gas were just gas. They didn't have anything on them, but in searching the area, you did find a sack, and in the sack was 9 platinum dragons, 14 gold dragons, and 18 silver dragons. And I'll go ahead and place all that in your inventory in the party sheet.
We definitely want to keep the plate mail for at least selling it.
Yeah, it's all in the party sheet. Okay. So you guys can for sure move that around, and you're not wasting a whole bunch of time either. I know after you did that search, you're probably going to want to get on the road again and try to head toward the north gate. Hootie flew ahead. Oh, what was his new name? We came up with a name last session too.
Bruce.
Oh, Bruce.
No, that was the bat.
That was the bat. It's Hootie when it's the owl. Yeah.
I thought we had another name though. I could have sworn. Anyway,
It was Mr. Hoots.
Right.
Or something like that.
Well, that was the last campaign though, right? And we were bleeding over into this one.
No, I call him Advantage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was that too. Yeah. Yeah, he was I think he was Mr. Hoots even here. But then
I think
someone made a Hootie and the Blowfish or something comment, I think, and then we're like Hootie.
Okay, so he did fly ahead and saw that the gate was ahead. Saw some movement up there. But humanoid type movement, couldn't really tell, and flew back. Nothing crazy, you know what I mean?
Are you sharing the map? Because I don't have it. It's not.
You don't have a
popping.
map anymore. You guys are all done
Okay.
there. Yep.
Okay.
So I've already shared the parcel, so that's actually done now.
So there's nothing special about the rapier or the armor.
No.
Okay.
No. Standard stuff. It's used, but it's still in very serviceable and usable condition.
Cool.
All right, so I've already shared that. That's in your items there. Just to reemphasize so that you all are in the right frame of mind, the ghasts themselves were just hideous smelling. The zombies already give up an unbearable stench and decay. It's just that rotting flesh smell. And that's very evident, and you're like, I can't even get it out of my nostrils, and so that's really the atmosphere that you're in at this point. And although the fanatic was human, or she's dead now, but she was very much alive. So, well, not anymore, but
Took long enough.
yeah. All right, so question is, you all just finished the search. You are basically standing next to your horses, and the king is very anxious to get on the road and get to the city, of course. What do you all do?
Well, if it seems safe from the owl, and we can maybe proceed however the king wants to get to point B, the quickest, I guess, safest.
Right. I mean, it'd be along this road. You haven't seen, other than this encounter, you really haven't seen a whole lot on the road. You saw that one dead body a little bit ago, but that's about it.
Okay, let's proceed with caution.
All right.
We can get advantage to do some recon up the road a little bit and see if there's anything we need to worry about.
Yeah. Take it nice and slow, though.
All right, give me a sec.
I don't think it's a really
Separate.
wise idea, but if the king wants to go, I think we should follow his lead on this.
All right. Yep. No. So I'm working a little slow today. Sorry, y'all.
No worries.
Yeah. So you head out toward the city gate, north gate. Again, Hootie can fly up ahead. He sees the gates. The gates are open. The city walls, they're solid stone type walls, to give you a description of what you're looking at. Let's see what else I can describe for you. They're about 15 to 20 foot tall. So let's just say 20 feet to the top where the battlements are. And then on either side of the gate, there's like smaller towers that stand another 10 feet taller than that. So those are 30-foot tall towers. Clearly, they're for like archers, that kind of thing, to be up on top of, to overlook the gate, that kind of thing.
Any body up there?
No.
Bad in them?
No. And when you came into the city before, you would see like a
Any
roving
guards or anything
patrol,
up there?
one person or something walking along the top of the battlements, but it wasn't anything
Did we see
crazy.
anybody?
Oh, I'm sitting here talking with the wrong button pushed. So when you came into the city before, you saw maybe one person walking patrol up there. It wasn't crazy like they had a whole bunch of people up there all the time anyway. But you see no one up there right now.
Well, that's a good thing, I guess. Does the king have a specific way he wants to go?
Oh, you all were heading toward that north gate to get into the walled city.
Okay. Well, so is it like sparsely housed or? Oh, here we go. Map time. You guys want me to dismount and sneak in there to see if we see anything, or we okay? you
Yeah.
think?
Well, let's send Hootie in and have him check it out.
Even better.
All right. So as you continue your journey and you finally see the city gates in the distance, I didn't describe this as you were coming. You hear the screams and clashes of a brutal fight echoing from over the walls.
Oh, that's not good.
So you would have heard that as you got to this point, obviously.
And it'd probably be quite a feat to climb up the walls, right?
Again, the gates open, but not enough for you just to see through. So there's a little bit of I placed a terrain feature there just to block view. But if you was to approach the gate, I'll take the terrain feature off and you'll be able to see through. Because it's not like the gates are closed and you got to worry about getting out. But if you want, so it is stone, so you could still scale it. But again, this part here and the parts on either side of the towers are 20 feet up in the air. The towers themselves are another 10 feet above that. You can surmise that if you got up there, there may be a way to the top as well. I mean, obviously they don't climb. So
Right. Well, how long would it take me to dismount and then climb up on the?
without a climb speed, it's twice. It's like difficult terrain. So you're talking 20 feet is going to be the equivalent of 40 feet. So
Okay,
two
so
turns or a dash.
Dash, yeah. Okay.
You know?
You guys okay with that, or just want to go through the gate?
Well, I was going to ask the Sire. I know this is the gate, but is there like a secret entrance that maybe we could get in through?
Not the heat. No, not through the walls. And
Okay.
that's what this is. The walls of the city. Is none. No.
Yeah, I say go ahead and sneak up on top and see what it looks like.
But,
Here's
yeah,
a rope just in case to get down quickly.
Right. I'll take the my gear. I'll dismount and
Okay. Yeah, dismount's free. I don't charge movement for that. So you got 15 feet to get to the wall, another 20 feet to get up. So that's a total of 35 feet.
okay. So I'll dash.
And then, so hold on, let's see. So it's really 20, 40, 55 feet total.
Okay. Yeah. So I got 60 if I dash.
Yeah,
that's
so you
probably
would have 5 feet of movement once you got to the top.
okay. I'll get up there then. Mine locked. Let's see.
Oh, yep. Hold on.
Hoots is going to fly below you and push you on your bottom and help you. He'll use the help action.
There you go.
All
Give me a boost.
All right, so hold on. Yeah, I didn't realize that was token lock. So you have 5 more feet of movement. You should be able to see. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I will go ahead and describe this stuff to you and show.
Oh crap.
What you see before you is 10 skeletons attacking what appear to be 3 guards.
Okay. All right. Over behind the buildings or up towards the north, do I see anything else, or is it just that one group?
Just this
right
one
there?
little section here, yeah. So what you see out this way further, obviously, is the city. There is another smaller, like an inner gate, not far up ahead of there. So another, let's just say 50 feet beyond where my arrow's at. There's another inner gate that I'll describe later. After we're done, after you get through this little area here. But this little courtyard you're looking at is almost like the guards' inner courtyard, like where they would put the market and stuff, that kind of thing, for this north gate, that kind of thing.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll lean over the other side and say I'll count, the skeletons, and they're attacking the guards. So
Right, and I think I opened up the terrain feature so they can see that now, but that's only because you described it. I figured that's what you were going to do. So,
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna signal them and say, there's
yeah.
guards are
So
in help.
just for everyone, so in order to target, you can't target from this side. You'd have to get up to at least up to the edge of the wall or somewhere underneath the wall as you're going through, or the other side, of course. But you can't stand on this side and target onto the other side. Does that make sense? Even though I opened it up,
Yeah.
because there is a gate, like a huge gate. Now, if you want to spend a turn opening the gate all the way up, I'll allow it. But someone's got to waste a whole action to do that.
Okay, so how is it open at all?
Yeah. It's unlocked and ajar, but you have to get up to it to see through it. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, okay, all right. And I'm already up there, so
And that's what I was
I'll,
describing. Now I'll let you go back down, but that's what I was saying. It was open. It's just I had it closed because you couldn't see all the way through.
right. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna stay up here, and I'll yell to them, the situation, and it says looks like they need some help, and
Right, and you yelling down, is not bothering that battle on the other side at all. You see, like I said, the skeletons are marching this way toward the city guard, and the city guard are basically fending them off. Is what they're doing, and they look
Sweet.
like they're holding their own.
that's good. All right. Well, let's get to them, guys. Make the king open the gate for everybody so they can charge in.
Yeah, let's go. Well, I'm going to ask Pico, do you want to go up top? And does Faye want to go up top?
Yeah, I'll let you all. I'm going to be saying roll initiative here in a minute, so go and make up your decision on where you want to be and what your intentions were. You all could have been doing that as Savin was moving toward where he's at now.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm not going to take away people from saying, okay, I moved up to the gate or whatever, so that way you can clearly see and target. But once you're in place, we're going to roll initiative, and it's going to be initiative order from then on.
Yeah, I think Pico would go up. That worked well last battle.
Okay. So you looking to be up here too? Say there. You went up this side or something?
Maybe. What about over here?
That's another 10 feet up from there. You wouldn't be able to be up there. You'd be on the side of the wall. So what he did was he got to this part here, which was 20 foot up in the air, and he dashed to get there 60 feet, and he had an additional 5 feet. So he got to here at 55 feet, and that was 60 to get to there. So I was assuming you were trying to do something similar, but you were doing it on the other side where he wasn't climbing up right with you. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I thought he went up and looked and scouted, and then
No.
relayed back to us, and
No,
then
no.
based on his information, now we're doing something before we
No,
engage.
you guys did this all around at the same time. He didn't have time to scout nothing. Otherwise, we're gonna just get and roll initiative, and you know what I mean. So as soon as he gets up there,
Okay.
yeah, because I mean, as soon as he got up there, he saw the battle and said, "There's a battle," and that's where we're at. But I'm allowing.
Oh, well, I'm okay. I'm okay being down on the ground. I would have been on the ground, and I can just go from there.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I want to give everybody. So he went out of initiative order. I wanted to give everybody else that same opportunity if they wanted it. Is what I'm trying to get at. Otherwise, we'll just get and roll initiative and go from there.
You guys want to move up to the gate, or
Yeah, let's go up to the gate.
get a few steps in anyway?
Now, what I don't see. Okay. Nope, that's right.
I'm gonna scream, "Prep that fireball!"
All right. And Moses, you can see through the gate, right? I mean, everybody can see through the gate. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I turned that terrain feature off. I still see the terrain feature, and I wasn't sure whether or not you guys see it or not. So, all right. And then of course Faye would get over here too along the edge. Yeah. All right. That's about as far as you'd get for him
Okay.
to get to where he was at. And then
Okay.
from there, we'll get and roll initiative.
Crap.
Yay. Faye rolled a 1. She'll stand over here and wait till you guys go first. All right. We are at the top of the round. Hold on now. 24. Let's put him. Bind him. 25. And then the king. That's a dexterity check, right? Yep. And he gets an 11. So let's give him 11 right now. Go back to the top. And Hootie gets round 1. All right, so he had flown up. He's perched on top of that 30-foot high. So like I'll go ahead and put him at 30 feet right now. Right? No. So he's perched at 30 foot high right now, but he's overlooking the whole battle.
Okay, he'll go into flight. The and I'll just okay. I mean, before I do it, I guess I'll say what I want to do. I want to just have him fly around and like look and see what else is out here. You know, do a perimeter run just to see if there's anybody hiding around. You know, like this corner or what's over here, that kind of
So my
stuff.
only question is, does he fly this way first and then do a circle, or does he fly that way and go around in a circle? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Rob, he'll go this way,
Okay.
and then up this way.
And then he gets, what's his fly speed? It's like 60 or something.
60, so it'd be like 120.
Okay, so let me look here. 5, 10, 50, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1. So at 100 feet, he'd be right around here, right?
Okay.
Flying. So he flew around the buildings, kind of went over to the building here this way a little bit. You know, so at about 100 feet, he would be here, and he would be starting to head back this way, 20, wherever you want to put him, 20 feet, somewhere on that side. Totally up to you where you want to put him.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I believe you.
So all I did was I counted, and I just guesstimated about which way.
Yeah.
So I'm giving a roundabout, so that way you still have
Yeah.
where you want to put them. You know, that kind of thing.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. So what's out this way
All right.
farther?
So what he
more
did-
more buildings.
Yeah, so he flew this way, and then once he saw that there was really nothing out that way, he turned and flew over this building and saw the other inner gate that I was describing. Again, this is like a little courtyard, and then there's like a gate that goes, a lot smaller gate, not big steel or stone walls like this, but there's like a iron type gate that goes all the way around, and it's a courtyard, and you're probably in the center of probably a 200-foot square courtyard, and that's what this is. So beyond the courtyard looks like chaos. Not, I mean, you don't see people running in the streets or nothing like that, but he would see fires and devastation and bodies and all that kind of stuff as he's flying by. Obviously, he's still looking for movement, so he did not see that, other than the crackling of the fires and that kind of thing, that kind of movement, but no humanoids or creatures moving. And then he turned and started flying this way, and then looked out in this general direction, seeing the gate over or the fencing that way. The only gate is that way. The rest is all just like iron fencing that creates the courtyard and that kind of thing. So when I say an inner gate, I just mean a little iron bar gate type thing that's about 50 to 60 feet that way, 100 feet maybe, guesstimation, you know. And we'll describe more of that as you finish up this battle and go look at that, I'll start describing what the party sees. But Hootie would see all this initially, and what the city devastation looks like. But he does not see any other movement. But there's dead bodies everywhere. He doesn't know if they don't appear to be moving like zombies and all that, but there are bodies everywhere.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, well that'll be all he does is that.
Okay. I don't know what,
And then to select my character, let me see if I can go back. Oh, there we go.
I hit next turn. I wasn't sure whether you could next turn it or not.
Oh, yeah, I could. Sorry.
Oh,
I didn't even think to do that.
I didn't know, so I went.
Yeah. Okay, he'll dash. He's gonna dash up the wall with the goal of getting here. So
Okay.
I'll be dashing. But that just means normal movement up the wall.
Yeah, so that 60 feet would get you right to the edge, right there. Now, as you were going by, you would see that there's like a archway there. So you would have been at 40 feet when you got to there, with 20 feet of movement left.
Okay. I'm thinking it's difficult terrain though, right? If I'm dashing, if I'm climbing and using,
Yeah.
all my movement, I'll be 30 feet up, I think. Is that right?
Right, and that those two towers are 30 feet up. The walls are only at 20. That's how they were able to.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So that's what I'm saying. So
That sounds good.
When you were passing by, you saw that there's like an archway here, like so they could walk through.
They're open. There's no door. It's just an arch.
It's an arch, yes.
I was gonna say you
Okay.
could get to where I'm at, do your thing, and then next round climb up and do your thing. You'd still have movement then.
And so I was giving you that opportunity if you wanted to do that. You would have, like I said, you would assume somewhere inside of there is a way to climb up. You obviously wouldn't see the battle if you're in there, though. But
Okay.
you can get to this edge. That 60 foot of movement to get to the edge. You're on top, but you wouldn't have any movement left. And we'll put you in a square. Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I would really do.
Yeah.
I would. Well, I guess. Well, I would be kind of worried. I didn't look through Hootie's eyes. He just went out there and did a recon,
Right.
thinking he would, come back and tell me if like an army was coming or something.
You didn't see any of that. He didn't indicate that, but you, as you were climbing, would have seen that small army. I mean,
Yeah.
There's 10
Yeah.
skeletons. That's a small army. So.
Yeah. So, but what I'm thinking is that if he saw this situation, this tower is above these guys down here,
Oh, for sure.
and somebody could be laying in wait up here and ambush us down there. So he's really not interested in going here. He always watches our rear and
Savin is up on
that kind of stuff.
Savin is up on that 20-foot area. He climbed up there.
He got on this tower.
No. So
Now the
no.
arch in
He is on the smaller wall.
Right.
between the two
That's what I
towers.
thought.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're thinking somebody could be laying in wait up on the top.
Up here. Yeah, higher up.
All right, so
And then they're going to like attack us from here.
So Hootie was up on the top and didn't indicate that he saw anybody. He
Oh,
started
yeah.
out up
That's
on
right.
the
You
top.
started him over there. Okay. All right. Yeah. Then he's good being here.
Yep. All right. So that for sure. Yeah, because you move. Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
And there's nobody like when you look in here, there's nothing. Is it lit?
No. So it's daylight, so you can see through into the other part of the wall. So you could literally walk across the wall all the way through, and then about halfway in on the outer wall, so on this side, there's what looks like a ladder attached to the wall.
Okay.
But you can physically see this wall over here.
I see.
Like
It's
a
just
tunnel.
a tunnel through there. Yeah. Yeah.
Other than that, it looks solid stone.
Okay.
Oh, I lied. Sorry. The iron railing type ladder is on that side of the wall. Sorry. I knew better. And I misstated. And then there's one over here too as well on this side. Same exact scenario on both sides, identical, just mirrored.
Okay.
Yeah, so you used your action to get to their dashing.
Okay.
Okay? This skeleton, what is he going to do? Oh, Kiko can't target that person. Not yet. Alright. That skeleton is using his short sword to attack the guard. Oh shit.
Well,
Right. And
That's a lot.
Yep. And that's it. This skeleton is attacking there. Again, they're all short swords and shields.
Jason and the Argonauts.
Yes. That guard seems to be maneuvering a little bit better and was able to block it. This one, same thing, targeting, short sword attack. But hits. Doing a little bit of damage. This one here attacks this one. Short sword attack. Hitting.
Not his lucky day.
And he goes down. This one, 5, 10, 15 to there. Short sword attack. Missing. This one, 5. Hitting. Minimal damage. And Moses, you get to the edge of the doorway there, and you see the battle before you. Oh, I'm sorry. The king probably would have gone up to the edge too. Anyway, you get there and you start your turn.
Okay.
In full.
First, I'm gonna lay hands on myself. And go 15 is my action.
No. So okay, so you guys had many actions coming up to here. You could
Okay.
Yeah. Good. If you're going to lay hands, you would have done that as you were because you would have heard the clanking of screams and all that prior to you getting to where you're at. So I'm not going to make you waste an action for that when you know you would have done that already. So
I was thinking this was like kind of immediately. I've got
no, because I mean, so Savin used an action to dash to get up onto the wall prior to even rolling initiative. So yeah, I don't have any issue with that.
I'm gonna leave 5 unchecked because I'm supposed to have 25 now for my wounds since I went up a level. So I'm just gonna leave 5 of them unchecked so I can track.
That's fine. Yeah, and then I'll show you how you can modify that one before we end. You got to go into preparation and change it from 20 to 25 is all.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right.
So with that, I'm gonna go. Well, I was gonna go to the other side, but now that this guy is on the weak side, seeing this guy getting attacked, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'm gonna throw my a couple javelins at this guy.
Okay.
Untarget myself. Into the fray, let's go! I gotta use the one that has the bomb, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That just means ranged, yes. Womp womp. A 9 misses.
That's okay. I can throw 2.
16 hits though.
First one was a warm up.
Right. Yeah, you were running as you were throwing it, so it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's my turn, really.
Okay. No bonus actions, anything?
I don't know if it's going to do him any good. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll bonus action. No, I'm not going to do that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I have something. I could put like a ward on one of these guys, but I think I'm going to wait another round. Let's see.
All right.
Let me hit the next.
All right.
You could shield bash yourself to show them how crazy you are, and prepare them for what's to come with all the shield bashing you're going to do.
You know it.
You do it yourself, and then you point at them. You're next.
Get it? This one runs up around the other skeleton and charging at you, swinging his short sword, but you were able to deflect it easily with your shield bash on him. So yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
That one easily deflects it. No, hold on. Yeah, he can get through. Okay. Oh, I forgot. He's the one that's down. Okay, so they're not very smart. They're not trying to flank or anything like that. Or they're swarming over here, but not really any tactical manner is what I'm getting at.
Mm.
Again, blocked. Difficult terrain through his ally. So it's full movement to get to there. Although this one's flanking now, just by pure luck. That's a hit. Max damage.
Ooh.
Ouch.
The guard captain.
King. I don't know that he would go into battle like that. I think he is going to dodge right there.
So is he on the ground?
He's on the ground next to Faye.
Okay.
Yeah, Faye was following Moses through the gate, is what she was doing. But the king kind of followed up to the gate. Once he got up there and saw the battle, he's like, okay, I'll just stay here.
I'm not that king.
Savin, you were up.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. So 2 of the 3 guards look like they're getting smacked around a little bit, right?
One's down.
Oh, is that the
That one's already down.
down? Okay.
Looks like he was knocked unconscious, and he is laying down on the ground, prone. This skeleton just ran over his body and got to the other side with Moses.
Okay. I want to let me target. I can't. I don't know. Am I targeting the guy? Let's see. Still control click.
Yeah, still the same. Yep. I'm showing you targeting unnevered Saunter. The one right there in the front on that's flanking with the other guard.
Okay, good. I just didn't see the arrow, so okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
if you point to your token, you'll see the arrow.
that's pretty slick. Okay, cool. All right. So
So the question I'm going to ask you is, are you going to move?
no, well, I'm
All right.
gonna stay up here and snipe. So
All right. So steady aim would give you advantage on the roll. You're going to get sneak attack either way because they're the enemy of an enemy. So they're they're
Right.
adjacent. So you're going to get sneak attack regardless of whether you have advantage, but you're going to have advantage on the roll as well. Why 3?
okay, that's a good question. It's a single click, right?
I think so. Yes.
All right. You want me to do?
No, I
Let me
mean
just
that's a
roll it.
hit. I was just
Okay.
trying to figure out why it did 3.
I don't know.
Longbow. I'm not sure.
All right. I'm gonna do sneak and click one time.
Yeah, that worked.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That was
I mean
weird.
the arrow just obliterates the skeleton there.
Okay, and then I will just kind of bonus action hide behind one of the battlements and knock another arrow and get ready for the next turn.
No, you're not because you used the bonus action to take steady aim.
Okay. Then I will do my next turn. Next actor. Get him,
Faye,
Faye.
what is she going to do? That's the question.
Has she learned Fireball from Kiko yet?
She has not. She wished she did, but
I wish I did too.
5, 10, 15 to there. I don't think she would step out too far into the courtyard. And then from there, she would. I don't think she would cast anything huge like that. I think she would target that one. Chill touch it. That's a cantrip for her. Ranged attack. Good to 120 feet. That's an easy roll for her. And she hits. Doing a little bit of damage to it. Quite a bit of damage, actually. It can't regain hit points at this point. And it grants disadvantage if it tries to attack her.
Sweet.
Because it is undead. And that would be her movement and turn. Bonus action. Nope. I think we're good. She would tell the king, stay over there. And then this one. This guard has a great sword in her hand, his hand, whatever. Sorry, and first was I not? Oh, missed. Okay. She swings, misses, but on a slight uppercut. Second attack goes out, and that hits. And the greatsword almost obliterates the skeleton upon hitting it.
Not as cool as my arrow, though.
Okay. This guard targets that one. He has got a spear in his hand and fending off the skeletons with that, but he's using it as a melee weapon. Hitting. Let me see something real quick. All right, I'm gonna take that away. I did it wrong. Minus that one went against Renegade Stride. That one? Yep. Okay. -6 to that one. Gave him back a 6. And I was supposed to roll this damage because he's using both hands. Oh, that was weak. It's 1d8, so it was supposed to be more. All right, well, oops.
Put your back in it.
All right, the owl is in flight, flying in that general direction, but you can fly it anywhere you want.
Okay. I'm just gonna move to where I can see him and get.
That's fine. Yep.
Is he on the? I don't even see him. Oh gosh.
Oh, you know, here. There you go.
There, I got him. I had to come over here.
Yeah,
Funny.
because of the train feature was in the way.
Yeah. Okay, I'll have him just come back. You know, he'll just come back and perch over here.
Okay. Yeah, that's easily done.
But now I gotta see me.
That is just not.
So I'm here. I think I said he was gonna be there
That's fine.
and on that corner. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so he can't see you all because you all are 10 feet down and down on the.
True. Yeah, maybe that wasn't good. But basically telepathically telling him, come here if you see anything coming from that way.
Right. Okay. Yep.
Or, you know, I guess
I mean,
whatever he can see this way.
Yeah, he's looking up and he can see the whole, so he can see both directions. I was just saying with you all down here on this battlement, with the, you know, this tower being 10 foot taller, there's no way that he would be able to see that walkway. Just, you know, he'd have to look through stone to do that.
Okay. So I'm gonna do fireball. It says it's 20-foot radius, so I think I drew what's right.
No?
It's 40 foot.
Yes, the 20-foot radius would be a 40-foot diameter.
Right, but so
Okay.
that's like 80 feet right now. So the 40 is the radius. So you have to.
Oh, that is the radius. Okay, that makes sense because I was like, that is really big.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, so go ahead and go out to you. There, whenever you're drawing the circle, though, there'll be two 20s. Just make sure you. Yep, look good because you can tell by because it'll go out to the edge of squares.
That's 10th level artillery strike.
Right.
And you get the 80 feet.
So I mean, based on where you were moving, I can see you get the 2, 3, 4, 5. This one down here too. Or so you'll either get this one down. Hold on, let me draw the. You'll either get this one there, or this one there, but you'll get the other 4 in the middle there without a doubt. So it's your
Okay.
choice whether you want to go north or south, and you can do that without hitting the guards. So you're going to get 5 of them total based on what I'm seeing as you're moving the circle. If you think you can get more than 5, let's move it to where you think you can, but you for sure can get 5 of them.
Mhm.
And that wouldn't
I
hit.
feel like I'm getting good guys, the corner of the good guys when I get that south one.
Yeah,
So
but I mean, so either way, you can position it so that way, like there, you're getting enough of it to that I'll give you either the north one or the south one.
yeah, I'll do it there.
Okay.
I think I can do that and get that north one.
All right, so
So then just target them.
Yep, just target each one of them. Okay,
Does that look right?
it does. Yep. and then you're going to hit the cast button. Well, not the cast button, but the little die roll, which will. Yep.
Ooh, some big rolls.
Yeah, 2 of them looks like they succeeded. Oh, 3 successes, right?
Yeah.
Half damage. should
3 of the
kill him.
5.
I knew I was coming.
But they still take half damage though, even with a success.
All right. So hit damage.
Yep.
I guess I shouldn't scream fireball out all the time. Ooh, look at
That's a
that.
good roll too.
All right, a lot of dying.
Dead, dying,
Wanna get- start
dying.
reading?
Instant death on one of them. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Best spell ever.
Scary things, fireballs.
Yeah, I've never had a character that had a fireball before, which is weird.
That's why I raced to 5th level as a
That's
wizard.
correct.
That looks right to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
three spots, man. That's great. The guards are like going, "What the heck?"
No, they've been around. So yeah, they're grateful. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they weren't expecting help, but getting help is like woo. But
Well, I guess I'll use my movement to climb up here. Do I have enough to, let's see, 15 feet?
so that's a 10-foot wall. So it's 20 foot of movement to get to the top.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean you've got 30
Okay.
feet of movement. I think you only move 5 foot to go to the edge, right? So you're at 25 feet right to there. So you can move another
Okay.
5 feet if you want.
No, I'm good right there.
Okay.
All right,
Yep.
cool. Thank you.
Yeah, so now you see Hootie without a problem. You see the ones down below. You saw Fade peek out, and obviously you watched Moses run out into the courtyard. This one is going to continue with the short sword attack.
That was my last fireball. That was the last of my 3rd level spells.
It was a good one though.
Yeah, it was worth it.
It took what 4 out, 5 out. That's great.
All right, Moses, you're up. You got 2 of them right in front of you.
Okie dokie.
He yells back,
Target one.
"Tell me when you're gonna do that."
Yeah, you're targeting the one to the north, I believe. Sleep.
No, I was targeting the one to the south, actually, I think.
Oh, I meant
Sleep.
already. I'm sorry. You already changed. I didn't see you.
Yeah, the guy I was targeting is dead now.
Oh, gotcha.
So-
Okay.
He's gone.
Pile of bones.
I was
Incinerated.
like,
The bones just melted away from the fireball.
Moses was like, you're supposed to bounce it off of me.
Yeah,
I'm the target, remember?
Yeah.
put your shield up over
So
your
disappointing.
Yeah, that Warhammer just smacks the bones and it just rattles them. And you see that they're pretty vulnerable to those types of attacks. So that one just almost instant dies.
Let me go to this one now. Come on. I really like being 5th level.
Right?
It's so great when you get there.
Oh, that's so close.
I was
Rob.
like, see this? Not.
Not. Fine. So instead of the shield bash as a bonus action, I'm going to do a bonus action. I'm going to cast the spell Field of Faith, and I'm going to put it on, which guy's worse off, Captain or the other guy? I don't even know if no, I'm just going to shield bash this guy because
Okay.
we're almost clear.
Yeah, you have 3 skeletons left, is what you see on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a hit. Right, brings him to heavy. He, rattles his cage a little bit.
And that's it.
All right, that one's going to retaliate and try to hit you with his short sword. But it's not able to get through your armor. You block it as you're shield bashing him. He hits your shield. King Beldar's dashing, or not dashing, dodging. Savin, you're up.
Okay. And we'll target somebody else.
Okay. If you're not moving, you get advantage. If you
Okay.
want to use your bonus action to do that. Sorry, I don't get to.
Yeah.
I don't get to choose
Yeah,
what
that's it.
bonus actions you do.
As long as the advantage, I don't care.
Right. Okay.
Hey, one click worked. And then, oh, that was a 1. Whew.
Nope, was, but it roll. The advantage gave you a hit. So,
Thank you.
yep. Couple ones in there, but that was
One.
still enough.
Weak. There's no fireball. All right. Well,
No, but it still killed one. All right.
on to the next actor.
Faye. She is going to chill touch this other one. And that's a hit. And that kills that one, so I'm not going to apply the effect. And she would start moving. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And as a bonus action, you would cast Healing Word on this guy. And he is awake, but still prone. Okay, yep, it updated his stuff correctly. Perfect. And she's basically blessing these two guys, not really blessing, but you know, that kind of thing. You know, doing her healing thing. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. That was 30 feet of movement to there. She knows that Moses is protecting, and she got the other guard there, but she's got her hand up like she's gonna chill touch the other one if it comes close. And that'll end her turn. This one, 5, 10, 15, 20, runs to there. Very tactically. And great sword swinging in the air as he's running over there. So, oh, I got to roll it again. Sorry, y'all. That's still a hit, but I'm going to see whether or not they get a crit. All right, hit. Damage. Doesn't matter, as that one goes down too. So
Yay.
after the guard captain finishes the last one, hold on, let me.
The second wave comes.
Yeah, at the end of the fight, a soldier takes off his helmet to breathe better. You can see that it is actually a beautiful woman with long blonde hair and hazel eyes. Immediately and suddenly recognizing the king, because the king was peeking through, recognizing the king, kneels down. Sire, but you are alive. The news fills me with joy. In the city there were rumors that you were killed in the swamps. I am Captain Sigrid. I'm Caitlin Sigrid, sorry. Captain of the guard. In command of your north gate of the city, and I'm at your service. Anyway, enough pleasantries. What are your orders? I will follow you until death, my lord. Sorry, I'll paste that in chat so you can actually all see it, because my reading tonight is atrocious.
How you
Probably
do?
because I can't see.
That's usually the big component of reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting here and
Unless
it's
you're
like
doing
all
the horror
blurry,
braille.
and I'm like, what the heck? All right, so I mean, she's on a knee and just basically, I mean, he was starting to walk up, seeing that the battle was in, but so by the time she finishes that sentence, he's about there, and he asks Caitlin, oh, hold on, let me share something so that we see. That's Caitlin.
Here we
Until
go.
now, you
Moses.
you had no idea it was a woman. I mean, other than me saying her every once in a while, but so let me see.
Moses is gonna walk over. Hey, I like you.
Hey, I like your greatsword.
Yeah.
You want a duel sometime, baby?
So Bellador asked Caitlin to give him a picture of what's happening inside Helen Brown. And he mentions how he that you all met other undead along the way. And so thus far, no abominations had come into the city before. But Caitlin, she'll report that a riot had broken out in the city, and fanatics and troublemakers took to the streets and started stirring up the crowds and that kind of thing, you know. But from the slums, a mob gathered, made up of delinquents and other desperate people. As if it weren't bad enough, when the soldiers intervened to disperse the crowd, a more powerful and even more dangerous attack came. A tide of undead and other hideous creatures, led by a group of evil cultists, began to storm through the city. The situation is now out of control, and wandering in the streets is very dangerous. At every corner there are clashes between soldiers and brigands, cultists and other undead, while most of the citizens have taken refuge into their homes. So that's what you hear, basically what has happened, and what what's going on so far.
So a normal Tuesday night.
All right, so
What left of the guards? Do you have any guards besides the three of you right now?
just the three of us. And at that, the king quickly then says, "Quick, you have to escort me to the royal palace. My son is in there. Also, the garrison is there, and we may be able to organize a defense of the city. I know I'm asking a lot, but please help me save my son, Marcus, and I will be extremely grateful." So at this point, he's already up to here.
I'm gonna start climbing down.
Marcus?
Aurelia.
Marcus Aurelius? Not Martex?
I'm joking, yeah. Yep. Yeah, you guys can be down there too. It's nothing for you to, as you're hearing the conversation, you guys could have made your way down. So I am going to share something. Bear with me here. Oh, that's that one. Hold on. Oh, here. All right, so you all are up here at the north gate. That's a little stream that's running there. You're actually right here in this general area here. And you kind of see, like, where I said that little fenced in area, that's this little area here. So it's not real big, but it's big enough that you know. So what he's asking for is get to the city palace here. You all would know that because you came through the main gate last time and was in the city and went there. So you'd been there before.
Ooh, that's gonna be a
Right.
fun trip.
Hold on.
Isn't that the wall? So we're gonna have to go through another gate.
Yeah, so you're so obviously Caitlin would say you guys would go down this way, skirt along the wall this way to get the fastest route there. But what and not going straight down the streets because
Yeah.
walking the streets in the city is extremely crazy. So this is going to be right up Savin's alley, literally. But you all know the general path. You just won't walk down this street right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So literally, you just run down the wall, and then jump through the little gated area there, and then you'll run down further. Let me see.
Can we walk on the battlements?
Yeah. Can we do the walk on the wall?
You could, however, you're not sure what. So you know for sure you could do that all the way to here,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking
but
about
you don't
there.
know that that's going to help any because you could be walking along the base of the wall doing the same thing. I mean, it's up to you all which way you want to go, but at this point, you're not sure whether that would even help. Yeah, you'd be 20 feet up in the air and have better visibility, but that's about it. At some point, you'd have to come down over here. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, totally up to you.
I said take the wall just for
Yeah.
tactical reasons, but for gameplay, it might be more fun if we're on street.
Yeah. I'm good. Going through the streets or the alleys. Take it the alleyway. What do you
Okay.
think?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, either
Um,
way.
All right.
Taking.
So you go forward. I mean, so you guys get all ready. And at that point, hold on, let me.
We're adventurers, not cautioners.
Yeah.
All right.
Wall climber.
Because otherwise, I'd take the wall too. Because if nothing else, if you get into trouble, you can go on this side of the wall real quick instead of having to like climb up this side, go across, and go down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you just go prone and they can't see you. So,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let me
so we're taking the
make
wall
sure
now, right?
you're right. Oh, you are? Okay.
I was just joking, but yeah, that'd be the smart thing.
I mean, it's not going to change the story at all, just so you know.
Oh, it might be faster too.
No,
We don't have to-
no. Just so the Caitlin, the captain of the guard, says it definitely would not be faster. It's going to take longer to go along the wall because one, we all have to climb up there, and then we'll run along the wall, but we still got to be cautious because the undead and everything in the streets, if anything, will be more visible up on the wall.
And we'd probably have to climb up on the, what do they call the towers? Looks
Right.
like there's 2 towers. So we'd have to
Yeah,
climb
I think they have
across
a
those.
walkway through it though. For
Yeah, those two
Yeah,
little,
probably.
those little towers are right in there somewhere.
Okay.
They're not really indicated on this map very well. I just grabbed a city map, that kind of thing. That wasn't really from this module. I just grabbed one that was a city gate, that kind of thing.
and so all
It was
the
a nice map.
yeah, I like it. And these are like houses and buildings and stuff, all in the
Yeah, all
household.
different kinds, shops, whatever, And you've already been told by the guard captain, Caitlin, that most of the people have shuttered up their homes and, barricaded themselves in so that way the brigands and the undead don't bother them. So getting into buildings is going to be extremely tough.
All right, well let's move out so the king can get to his kiddo.
Yeah, I mean, you guys wouldn't take much time. Time is of the essence. This is a race against the clock type thing. Based on what you heard, if the king's son is there, that all the cultists are trying to, for one, they think the king's dead already, so they're just trying to, the next one in line would be his son, so it definitely, like, they got to kill him in order to take the throne, that kind of thing. That would be a normal thing for you all, line of succession type stuff. Let me see, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. All right. So what else? The other thing you've learned, sorry, I missed this part, is much of the rest of the city has fallen into enemy hands. Caitlin brought what she had left of the few loyal guards to defend the secondary entrance to the city. And now she's glad she did because the king chose the secondary entrance, and you've got allies now. Caitlin realizes that there must be somebody behind what's happening here, but she's unaware of who that may be, that kind of thing, but somebody's providing some type of order for the riots and that kind of thing. That's very clear. Let's see. The royal quarters is where the king would think his son's at. I'm trying to think what else. That's it for that. I thought there was a part in here where Caitlin describes something. Oh, okay, no. All right, so you all gather your things, you tidy up what little you can. I will end this. Put that back to Hootie. And you all get to the little minor gate that I described. But as soon as you approach the threshold of the minor gate, you see on the ground, in the midst of some gaunt tufts of grass and charred ivy, what remains of the doors. So the doors, they're like completely obliterated, ripped off the joints and everything. They were made up of wood and metal. The wall itself is all like iron, that kind of thing. But the wood is blackened in several places, and it obviously was on fire at some point. Numerous gashes cross the wood from side to side, and you can see some soldiers that were crushed beneath the heavy wooden metal doors, but you can't see any siege weapons or anything. So something clearly busted through this inner gate.
Like troll-sized claws or something like that?
Oh yeah, it definitely looks like clawing. So I'll post it so that my reading doesn't mess you up.
How you doing on spells there, Kiko?
You just used his last fireball.
Yeah, I've still got 3 first level and 1 second level.
Okay.
And Faye is at, she's got 4 first, 2 second, and 2 third right now.
It's more than me.
All right. Let me see here. All right. So what do you all do?
Well, should we let the captain lead us, or do you want to do me like reconning to block up and
Yeah, I say you recon and we'll follow right behind.
Al to
Keep the-
you would say?
Keep the captain with the king and the guards.
Right. So yeah, obviously the captain immediately takes, they're running with you and everything, and she's basically telling you, which way is the fast way, that kind of thing. So she's definitely assisting. But they're obviously guarding the king at this point. In the let's see what else you would know. So you guys head out.
Yeah, I'll maybe do a block ahead or, 30, 40 feet ahead and just like watch. I'll sneak up to each corner and kind of check and make sure there's no fighting in the streets. And then
Yeah.
if it looks safe, we'll wave them up to the next point.
Yep. So as,
Yeah.
as you went through the gate, of course, there's bodies everywhere. I mean, the guards, other cultists, all different. I mean, there's a whole bunch of bodies everywhere at this point.
And we'll have Miss Hootie up there too, just
Okay.
kind of overwatch.
All right. Yep. He's flying up ahead or flying up above. Sorry. So I'm going to give you all, because he's flying up there, anything you have to do with either hiding or seeing or anything like that, I'm going to give you advantage on it. Only
So-
because we're going to be role playing a lot of this, not actually on a map. You know what I mean?
Right. Can we have him make like a hoot sound if he sees something for
No,
me
he
to
can
know?
telepathically he wouldn't even make a noise. He would just telepathically tell Kiko, and Kiko would whisper it immediately. Hey, something's ahead. So you guys have a scout no matter what up there, and that's why I'm going to give you advantage on all that stuff. It's just a given.
Okay, so even if I'm ahead of them,
Right. Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be able to. Yeah. So I'm not. We're not going to. I'm not going. You all aren't going to be on this map as I'm walking you through it. It's going to be. We're going to role play through it. Is what we're going to do.
Okay.
So.
good.
I'm
And he can make an abrupt change of flight too
Right.
as a signal. He can just kind of like glide and look above, and if you see him,
or do a quick
you know,
circle or anything like
yeah,
that.
yeah, make a sudden move that's angular, just like a cut.
Yeah, so I'm going to just
that works.
automatically assume he's helping you. So no matter what, you're going to have advantage on everything. You know what I mean? So
Perfect.
let me see what else. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, so Caitlin Sigrid is definitely able to lead you through the streets of the city, following the shortest path. It's the one that runs along the west wall, and then yeah, so you're running along the west wall just like you thought, and or up on the battlements, same thing. So whatever way you decided, that's the way you're running, avoiding movement in the streets. So again, your goal is to get to number 3. As you're moving, you're going to see movement in the streets, and in most cases, if you can, the idea, you all know, is to try to avoid it and not let them see you, so that way you can get to 3 without fighting every friggin' undead along the way. That would be impossible, and you all know that.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds
All right.
good to me too.
I'll pull the hood up on my cloak and
Right, yeah, you
Stealth.
all are in stealth mode, even the paladin, which is craziness, but clank, 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 because there's another one, Caitlin, Caitlin's also in that same situation, so they're going to be a little harder to hide, but, they're also better off guarding the king that way.
I got my boots on. I'm good now.
Right, yeah, that cancels out the disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's wondering how you're able to move so silently, but anyway.
are we worrying about the horses or no?
No, they're role played out. I mean, so yes, they're with you, but not really that kind of thing. No,
I'll put them in the bag of holding.
yeah, right. No, they're in the little stable area that just outside of the gate or something. I don't know. It doesn't
Stable
matter.
of holding.
Yeah, yeah. Horse troughs of holding. That's what they're.
There we go.
Yeah. No, they're we're not an issue.
Good, because
I'm just making sure I didn't forget anything in this. Okay. All right. Someone roll me a d6. Anyone, just one. So announce who's going to do it, and then roll the d6.
I'll do it.
Okay.
go for it.
All right.
Yay!
I don't know if that's good or bad in this situation.
Right.
We'll
There's
find out.
actually,
Horrible.
there is no good or bad. It's just which one. That's really honestly.
Which giant boss we run into?
what? Okay, I don't need that. Okay. And then I need to pull. "30 seconds, guys. Sorry." Think that's right. All right. Yep. I think that's good. And we're actually I'm gonna have you all move here in a second once I tell you what's going on. So you're sneaking through the streets, of course. You see movement all the time. I mean, you're seeing movement here and there, and you're ducking and hiding and that kind of thing. But as you're moving along, Hootie does his little circular thing, and you all are. Let me see if I can do this. Shift. No, that's not the right one. Area select. Damn it! I wish I knew how to be a better DM. Hold on. I thought there was a way to area select them.
You talking about bringing us over to another map?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and share the map with you all, and I'll let you all just move yourself there, because I'd have to move 50 million people. Let's just share this record. So you're coming up this aisleway here. So move yourself in that little alleyway, and Hootie is flying. Let's just say, put him somewhere right around here. Oh, sorry, let me unlock. Good move. Just move your token south somewhere down there. You would be way far down there because Hootie's flying around there at about 30 feet. So let's go. Let's put him at 35. It's fine. Doesn't matter. And then King Beldar, he's back here. Guard would be here. He would be up here.
What's our direction of movement? I thought we were going south.
You're
Are we
going
going
north.
Okay.
Yeah, you would. Okay, sorry. On the map, you're going north, but that's actually south. How's that? Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Not confusing at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the map's set up for you to be traveling that way, so that's kind of why,
That works.
Oh, Faye has to move. She heard hide, so she jumped down in this alley. But anyway,
We're going up though, right?
Yeah, you're traveling this way, and you're thinking there's something coming from this way, based on the owl's reaction, and you're not sure whether or not you will or will not be able to hide, so that's why you're on a map. You may, in fact, be able to get by this and not have to worry about it at all, and I set up for no reason, which is okay. But it's just because you're on a map does not mean you have to fight. It just means that it's more than just role playing. I hate theater of the mind battles, so if it ever got to it, I didn't want to be not prepared. So you'll find that I hate theater of the mind battles. I just don't like them. So
All right, so stealth roll to peek around the corner.
So you get advantage stealth, and I can let you peek around the corner anyway. But what it is whether or not you're hidden or not. So that's going to be in the tower with advantage, stealth with advantage.
And simultaneously, when Kiko sees Hootie make that move,
Yep.
he'll go into that trance state and look through his eyes
Okay,
too,
that's
just
fine.
to see what all he sees up there.
Do it in the tower. Sorry. You want me to roll again?
No, you're good.
Try
Right.
to drag it.
You think you're hidden. With that though, the guards and the captain, all four of them, they duck over here with Faye. So the idea is they'll guard here. She'll move out of the way.
Let the rogue get killed first.
King's back there with Faye. The two guards are up front. And then the captain is back here giving orders. They're not blocking that way. They're just defending that way, if that makes sense.
Good idea.
Okay, so let's go ahead and everybody roll initiative. That way, and then Moses, if you wanted to start heading that way, you could be over that way too. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to take up all your movement because you were over there. Same thing with you, Kiko. You could have been over there as you were looking through his eyes. I don't have an issue with that. It's just as soon as you saw the circular motion, you guys started doing whatever you're doing right now, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And I stayed where I was based on where everybody else was at the time.
Right, no, and that's why I'm letting you just move if you need
yeah.
to. I mean, if you wanted to be
I
over
think-
here in this alleyway too, looking through his eyes, that's fine. Not a big deal. But just because you're in the alleyway doesn't mean they're not going to notice you anyway. So I'm just,
Uh-huh. How is it? Would it be possible to have climbed up on like a roof, like here?
yeah, if you want to be. Okay. Did everybody roll initiative? I did not roll for any.
I have not.
Okay. There's Phase. King Beldar. Guard. Sigrid. And I can't remember with this guard. I think it was that. All right, yeah. So the king sucked this time. And then Hootie goes right before Kiko. Kiko is 12, so I want to give him 12.5. Initiative. How's that? He's not first. All right, so I'm going to reveal because Savin, you are hidden, and Kiko, you were able to look through his eyes. We'll remove that pointer though. And so I will reveal what you all saw. A bunch of just thug-looking folks walking down the street, not being concerned whether or not they're seen or not. So it was very clear to the owl. And they are walking in this direction.
So there's 8 of them.
Let's hide. Yeah, but if there's 8 of them, they can get more.
Probably so. All right. Well, I will stealthily, and there's 25 feet, so that's like a turn, and they'll be there. I'm going to bolt
Okay.
down to the alley where everybody's at and
Okay.
let them know, hey, we got to get in here and hide. So
Okay.
get back in the alley.
They would tell you that back here, that's not a building, it's a deck that's only about 3 or 4 foot up off the ground. So you're not anything beyond the edge of this wall here. You'd be visible to everything back here.
Okay. And I didn't see anything past those 8 guys, right?
You did not, although from down in the other alleys and up the street and all that, you've been seeing movement all the time. Different zombies, different skeletons, cultists, thugs. Probably what you would consider commoners that were older street urchins, that kind of thing. Just no do-gooders at all. I mean, somebody, bad people out, brigands, or whatever you want to
Emboldened
call them. Yeah,
now that everything's going crazy. Okay.
bandit type people.
Yeah, I would tell them. Yeah, I don't know anything about the deck, but tell them to get in this little alleyway here, and then I can watch and see if they pass or they come down our way, and then we can circle around them. And I guess Kiko can probably see them too, and I'm sure he can see the owl can see me running back down the lane here. So,
Right. Yeah. So
and there's no barrels or anything to hide behind. We just got to get in the alley, right?
yeah, no, I mean, there's broken crap all over the streets. It's not clean, pristine like this map is.
Okay.
There's little anything that was a barrel is broken up, and there's wood on the ground, that kind of stuff.
Okay, sounds good. All right, you guys want to pile in, and we'll make sure King's in the middle so he didn't get spotted immediately, I guess.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
right now he's standing in the back with Faye, and the guards are kind of like guarding that entrance. But obviously, they're not blocking you from going by. But
I'm gonna come back in.
yeah, that's
I
fine.
kind of want to be up front.
Well, I
with
mean,
the
the
guard.
captain is right there too. Yeah, I get you. But I mean, so
Yeah.
if on your turn you want to switch, that's fine. You just switch with
Yeah.
one of the guards. That's not an issue.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
really need somebody on this side of the king, really. Like, because someone could come up this way, or they could break off and come that way.
Right.
Okay.
So I mean, the guards were just initially blocking the things from coming this way initially. So yeah, you guys can do whatever.
Yeah, Kiko will motion, like about his concern about something.
I can't. Okay, there you go.
All right.
I can't find my
I
guy.
kind of want to stay out of the line of sight. from this
Yeah,
side, but-
yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
Well, they'll be
corner.
out of. They won't be looking this way in a minute because they'll be past.
All right, Savin, you're up.
I can't see where I'm at, but I'm going to stay at the corner and watch and see if they break left or right at the intersection.
All right, so here we go. So when you came there, you basically told the guard to get out of the way. So without using his movement, you switched places, just like I told Moses he could have done. That's what you just basically did.
Perfect. Okay. And I'll just I'll hold up and give him the shush, and I'm going to point to Moses. Well, I wouldn't know the deck is there, so never mind. Yeah, I'll just watch the roadway here and see.
No, so Faye would have said, "Hey, it's open back here.
Okay.
They might
Well, I
be able
would
to
say
see us if
make
we
sure-
get out of this alley."
Yeah, I was gonna say make sure nobody comes, around the other side, but I'm gonna watch and see which way they break. Of course,
Okay.
I'm staying hidden. You want me to roll stealth again?
Everybody actually is going to be rolling stealth on their turn when it comes around to them. The last thing you do before you end your turn is roll stealth. So everybody's going to be doing that.
Okay, well, I will post, grab a arrow, and if I see, if they start rushing the corner or something like they saw me, and then I'll, knock an arrow and shoot.
All right,
But
so-
I'll hold the action and
So you're holding an action, not that if they come down this way, but if they look like they're progressing on an attack to you.
right.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll
Not
and
just
then,
if they turn the corner and turn this way.
right. Yeah, they got to be like they spotted us or something. So
Okay. All right.
and then I guess bonus action hide, or I guess it'd be the stealth roll. But anyway,
Yes, same stealth
and
roll. Everybody's going to be rolling stealth for how
Okay.
quiet you all are is really what it's all about.
and in the tower this time.
Please, yes. Okay.
All right, and that let me get my combat tracker back up here. All right, next actor.
Okay. Okay.
We need to equip Advantage with like a flask of oil that he can drop.
Yeah, that'd be good.
They
This
help out with
guard kind
fireball.
of agrees with what you all were saying, so he backs out and passes through and uses his movement to get to here and puts the king and Faye in the middle. So now there's fighters all around those folks. So, and he has those two have spears. Caitlin has a great sword, so he's just got his spear to the ready, that kind of thing. If somebody comes around the corner, that kind of thing. He does say though he is in line of sight through here.
Yeah, if there's any more coming, but I didn't see anyone past the
So
8.
he's kind of like ducking down a little bit. So I will have him roll dexterity check. I'm going to roll them in the open just so you all know, because you'll know whether or not he's being quiet or not. You all won't know if you yourselves are, but you all will know if they are. You seem like he's doing pretty good considering he's in like plate mail. He's got a chain shirt and a shield, by the way. That's what he's wearing. Okay, and that'll end his turn. This guard, same thing. He's just readying his spear, almost basically pointing it towards Savin, but not at him. You know, that kind of thing. And we'll do a stealth check for him too. Just dexterity check is all it is. And he didn't move at all, so he seems like he's being real quiet, you know. And
If you fail the roll, you get hiccups and mess everything up.
wisdom, right? Yeah. Okay. Huh? Do I not have one of them on the board? One, two. Shit, I don't know. All right. Yep.
There's more now.
There's one more. So they were in the combat tracker. Maybe I had the tokens on top of each other. But it didn't show up when it was his turn. So all right. So no change to Hootie. It's the same ones that were walking together. So it wasn't like something else was added. I just added the token to the map. That's all I did.
Cool.
He's basically flying in a circle right now, right in here, but he's currently right here. So, and Kiko, you're looking through his eyes at this point. You can change that on your turn, but you're currently looking through his eyes.
Okay.
So you can see where they're at and what they've done. And they're all walking down the streets together. The other three in the back just haven't moved yet. So you understand so it's in the middle of the. Yep. But they are in fact all walking together. So it's kind of hard. Fantasy Grounds doesn't let you move them all. I guess I could,
Yeah.
but it's not fair. So
Yeah.
I usually just move them one at a time to where they were going to be. That kind of thing.
Okay. Hoots is gonna head like this way, and then just like curve and fly up over this building and just dip down. Like he's just, he was like
That's
circling
not a
like a
building.
prey, and then he's gonna just glide on off and fly over here.
That one he can see from here. That one's not a building. That's a big, huge, like decking to where you think they might put a market, that kind of thing, to
Okay.
keep it up out of the mud. So that's not a building.
Okay.
The ones with the rooftops are the buildings. That's just decking.
Okay. Basically, I'm gonna have him just like fly by,
Okay, yeah.
and then and go this way then, and then over the rooftop and down this side.
Yeah, they're not paying him any attention. Just, I mean,
Well, they will in a second. He's going to poop on them.
oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, about.
He's going to strafe them. He's going to strafe them with some owl pellets. Just, and then, who knows, maybe it'll take them
No, that's
away. They'll be like, that darn owl,
Go ahead.
but he'll go here, like, just like do a touch and go on the edge rooftop,
Uh-huh.
and then fly, where they can see him up, and then kind of off this way.
All right.
So maybe they'll go this way if he pisses them off. I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not, but
So
he'll act a little weird too. He'll start making some noise as once he poops on him silently and goes over this. He'll start making noise and then head over here where they can see he's going that way.
all right, so I want you to go ahead and make a talent attack. I know it's not, but it's just that's his.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Does he have advantage with so many of them there?
No. So he's trying to hit one, and he's got to aim his poop from 35 foot up in the air, or whatever, 10 feet up in the air, whatever.
Okay.
That kind of thing. So.
You haven't seen the damage the birds do to my Mustang.
Oh, I know. Yeah. But
Let me assure you, it's on the hood, it's on the roof, it's on the side of my window, and it's running down the side of my car. But all right, this will be
Sure,
fun.
Even worse is a pelican.
Yeah, I swear there's like a bald eagle near my house. So I'm working on it, but I had to actually start parking my car at an angle in my driveway because something regularly pooped on it, just enough on that side that I moved it and it helped. Pets, let me go here. Owl.
So I already targeted the one that you'll hit if you.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. Oh yeah, for sure. Now,
Nice.
it obviously doesn't do damage, but
All right.
but it
Psychological, though.
definitely hits. He's wearing this black cloak looking thing, and it stands out, bright white splat just hits. That for sure brings their attention up skyward as he's flying. At that point, you tell me he would have been right here at the time when he splatted on flying. Now where's he go? So we're going to remove that arrow. And then so go ahead and finish his other 35 feet of movement.
Making a lot of noise coming off, going over the top of the roof, carrying on.
Talking or whatever he does.
Oh, yeah. Hooting.
Hooting, yeah. All right, so
I like straining.
they will have disadvantage looking this way because most of them are looking at the owl and or laughing at the occultist. That kind,
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Like they're typical brigands. That kind of
Yeah.
thing. Kiko, you are
Okay.
up. You were looking through his eyes. You're starting your turn. You're not right this second, unless you choose to for your action, right?
Okay. Yeah. Right. So he'll with that he'll quit, and then my plan is to make sure as long as I can tell that I'm behind this higher roof ridge right there.
You are. You actually cannot see them at all.
Okay.
You probably can because of the map, but you cannot see them at all. None of you can.
Okay. So I want to go like 5, 10, 15, 20 and kind of get up in that nook and then just kind of like lay low.
All right. So with that, give me a stealth roll in the tower, please. That'll end your turn there. Unless you had something else you wanted to do.
I will ready an action.
What is that?
Can I ready a spell? I forget.
You can, but if it's a leveled spell, you use up the spell slot, and if you don't cast it, you still use the spell slot.
Okay.
So if you ready a cantrip, it's not a big deal, but yes, you can ready a spell.
All right, I'll ready a cantrip.
And that's the decking I was talking about also.
Ooh.
That's decking as well. That's only about 2 or 3 feet up off the ground. It's the same thing that Hootie saw over here. Very similar. It's not the same one, but similar. And that's what Faye was talking about, how it was open that way.
Okay.
It's almost like where the merchants would set up, so they're up out of the dirt. And this house may not be a house; it may be a merchant shop where all their stuff's at. You know, that kind of thing.
So this is under my spells, wizard cantrips.
Yeah.
I have an item, wand of fireballs.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
Where'd you
I'm
get
looking
that?
at cantrips. I'm looking at cantrips, and then it says item, wand of fireballs. I personally don't remember getting that,
I don't think you ever did.
but it's there.
Hold on.
I know I have the pearl of power.
Hold on. Look. Let's look at your items.
Unless someone else remembers that too, I'm comfortable taking it out. But does
No,
does anybody?
You don't actually have the item. I don't know.
Okay.
So I don't know. Fantasy Grounds added it automatically, maybe?
is that for something for the attack or?
No.
No,
I'm
it'd be
looking
from. Yeah, I think let's just remove it because I think I would know if I had the wand of fireballs.
Oh, you
I
definitely
forget about my pearl of power, but I do remember getting the pearl of power.
right, and you have that in your inventory.
Right. Yeah.
And that-
So I would say if you want to, or I can take it out probably.
Totally up. You want to just do it so that way you know you're good.
Yeah. If you're in there, if you're in there and can take
I
it
would have
out.
totally sleight of handed that off of you earlier. If we did it.
True. That proves that it wasn't
I-
really there or
yeah.
it'd be gone.
Right. Yeah. So no, it's not in your inventory. I don't remember you ever getting it. but-
No, I don't either.
yeah. So
Okay.
That's way powerful. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have not leveled my encounters to match that level of oh my god. You know? So
Yeah. I cast nuclear strike.
pretty much. Nothing like getting 5 fireballs without using any spell slots. That's what that is.
Okay. I would like to do something creative with minor illusion, but I can't think of anything just now. I wasn't like looking at this before and I should have been. So I'll keep it simple and I'll have chill touch ready.
Okay.
If
If something comes around that.
yeah, if one of those if clearly one of those bad guys comes around the corner,
Okay.
on that deck and I know they can see the party.
Yeah. You know.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I'll start trouble.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that.
Don't forget my stealth roll if you haven't already done it.
Oh, no, yeah, I got
And
sorry. I
then
got
please.
well, yeah, let's see skills.
All right. You think you're hidden pretty well.
Just keeping an eye. Looking down.
Okay.
Well, north. I'm not moving though. So do I get I shouldn't get disadvantage on this. I'm just going to put
Correct.
this in the
I'll
tower.
let you roll stealth with advantage. You already get advantage, so it's going to offset no matter what you do anyway. It's going to roll a straight roll. So maybe roll.
Well, I should get a straight roll because I have the boots on.
Right. So, oh,
Did it roll as a disadvantage or did it roll as a?
did. So do you not? Oh, you don't.
I
have
am
the boot-
worn.
Oh,
They're
click-
worn.
no,
they're not.
I know, but you have to click the effect to have it on you. The effect's not in the combat tracker.
Oh, where do I put the effect on? In the inventory?
No. In the actions tab, you should have an item. Hold on, let me look.
I don't remember seeing them in the actions tab.
Let me look.
Boots of Elven Kind. See the little thing next to there? I don't know.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Click on that, and that'll
Okay.
add it. You notice it added to the combat tracker. Now re-roll
Okay.
the stealth again. So in the tower, please, and it should roll again with one die. Okay. You didn't move, and you don't think you've made any noise.
Okay.
So I'm using both die because I can see the first roll. So you did get advantage. Is basically what I'm saying. I'm going to use the higher of the
Okay.
two. Let me see. And that's it for you.
That's it for me. Let me hit the.
Yep.
Oh,
No, you're
yeah,
good.
thank
Now,
you.
Caitlin is going to stay still. She's like, we've got to protect the king. Everybody be quiet. That kind of thing. So I will. Let me see. Stealth is Dex, right? Is that a Dex
Yep.
check?
Yes.
All right. Oh, she is not moving either, so I'm going to just do a straight Dex check. She would have been at disadvantage too. You didn't. You heard her whisper, but you didn't hear anything else. She was super quiet.
She was whispering in our minds.
Right, almost.
She whispered, Moses, your armor. It's all
Right.
scratched and bloody.
Wisdom. Oh, you can't make this shit up. Okay. 5. That's funny.
They are primed for a fireball up there.
I know. They are.
I just don't have any left.
That is funny as hell. 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't need all these open. And with the chances of that, let's see, astronomically low. Oh my god. That's funny as hell. I'll tell you in a minute. But just know the DM's crying inside. Faye. Faye says, Keiko, be quiet up there. And she then says,
What?
yeah, right? So what you all heard, Kiko doesn't know this, but what you all heard is him as he was scurrying across the roof, his boots are scuffing on the tiles on the top. And to you all, it was like fairly loud. So you're all like, shh, like that kind of thing. But Faye doesn't move at all. She is going to just do a stealth roll. So she's not moving at all. All right. You all think that she's hid or not making too much noise at all. The king, same thing. He's not making any noise, so that's just a dex check. He's like, what? As he heard the noise, and you're all like, shh, you know.
Shut the hell up, Your Majesty.
Yeah, right? So this one's... So, Savin, you see one comes around the corner and is looking that way as if looking for something, but doesn't keep walking. It just standing out in the middle of the roadway, looking to the south.
Okay.
All right, Savin, you're up. You're literally hiding and peeking around the corner, and you saw one peek around the corner here, and then the other one walked out from behind it and started just straight out looking down there, as if it like might have heard something, not sure what it heard, and it's looking, that kind of thing.
Okay, I'll just stay real still and kind of eye him, one eye around the corner type of thing, and just kind of watch and see what he does. And then
Okay.
do I have to bonus action hide again, or
No, you're going to be rolling a stealth roll again anyway.
Okay.
But are you going to continue your ready action? That's the question.
yeah, I mean, I'll just hold,
Okay.
make sure I'm not moving or anything at this point. so-
Trigger still if he looks aggressive and starts coming toward you, right?
Yeah, like he
Okay.
hears something or starts running down the.
All right. Stealth
Alleyway.
roll, please, in the tower.
Do we get advantage this time or no?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage unless you move.
Nah, I'm staying still. So
If you move, you get. I mean, it's a normal roll, so. I mean, you think you're hidden pretty well.
okay. Oily nose. That's awesome. Totally letting you name my next character.
You can hear them talking up there. Not really sure what they're saying. Kiko, when we get to your turn, we'll roll a perception roll to see whether or not you can make out what they're saying. But you all can, from that distance, you can tell they're talking. That's it. They're not whispering real low or nothing like that. But all right, I'm not going to roll. If you're not moving, you won't need to roll stealth. Let me just. I'm not going to roll all of them individually. All right, Hootie is Hootie's turn now. The one
Okay, he
that's
would
the one
just
pooped on before.
so he would just continue his path, down out from behind this building
Okay.
and kind of just like weave up and up this way,
Being visible.
being visible to them,
Right.
but trying to be evasive, maybe like the dodge action as he flies.
Okay. You don't think they're targeting, but they were looking at you correction, the owl. And then they were definitely laughing at 25 and pointing to the bird.
And then when he feels like he's at a distance that's far enough that they couldn't like reach him. Now they may be able to throw stuff, but he wants to like land in the street at a distance that might lure them, but not like put him at immediate risk.
Okay.
And he'll land in the street and act like he's
Yeah, so right there on the edge of the map is appropriate.
Okay.
Let's just say he's 65 feet down the road or something like that, but
Okay.
close enough where they can see him.
Okay. All right, that's
it's not
all.
Dark or anything, so that, I mean, it's now he knows not to be putting himself into harm's way with the other things coming from the other way too. So
Oh yeah.
he's being aware. Let me put it that way. So first thing, give me a perception check, Kiko. In the open's fine.
And that's from Kiko or the owl?
The Kiko, the owl doesn't need to roll anything.
Okay.
And that's whether or not you could hear what they were saying. You heard them saying something. Whether or not you could make out what was said, no, you have no idea.
Okay.
I mean, you heard them talking, but you have no idea what the words that were said.
Okay. Yeah, so he'll hold his position, be quiet, and keep his, hold action again, renew it to.
Okay. Yep. Nope. That's fine. No stealth needed. If you're not moving, then Moses.
Sorry, I'm not moving.
Okay.
I'm going to be quiet.
Same ready to action. If something comes.
Ready
around.
action. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Exactly.
No problem at all.
and then I roll my stealth. And
No, you don't
hopefully
have to
this
roll
will-
stealth if you're not moving.
Okay.
And then Caitlin's not moving either. She was already, I mean, she rolled in that 20 last time, so I'm not going to have her re-roll either. She does have her great sword out and it's sitting on the ground, but she's ready, that kind of thing. All right. Now that they've all moved, I am going to have them roll one time as a group to see whether or not they have perceived or think there's something for them to check on. And I'm going to roll this in the open. The DC for you guys, because you were doing so well, is DC 17. They have to roll, if they'd have to roll better than 17 to perceive you or perceive something to start heading that way south. Okay? All right, first thing I'm going to do, though, only because I think it's appropriate, is a wisdom check, DC 15, to see whether or not the one that was pooped on wants to go after the owl. So here's the no, hold on, let me make sure I'm saying that right. No, that wouldn't be right. Hold on. It's a lower DC to overcome. I was doing the opposite. So DC 10. If he rolls less than a 10, he's going after the owl. Oh, he makes it. Barely, but he got it. Okay. Makes it, meets it. So he really wanted to go after the damn owl, though. It pissed him off. Now I'm going to roll one of the other ones. This is for the group. And this is perception check. And that's a wisdom check. Is that correct? Yep. Perception's wisdom. Yes. And I had said 17. They have to get a 17. So if they roll a 17 or greater, they are investigating noises and or heading south. They do not. You hear them say some more stuff, and they are heading down that alleyway. So sorry it took that long to go through that, but it could have been a battle.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit of relief.
Pins and needles.
Right.
Yeah.
And you see that they, okay, so the three were similar to the girl, the fanatics. Just so you know.
Okay.
All right. You guys narrowly escaped that. And what I mean by narrowly, I mean really narrowly. Let me move this over here.
Is that an XP earning encounter?
Oh, for sure. It was added the minute you rolled initiative. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Yeah, you got XP regardless of whether you beat them or not. Now, if you died, that'd be a different story. But
A bigger thing to worry about then.
Right. All right, so you guys start heading. You don't need that map's. I'll never use it again, so you can close it out if you want. So you all are heading through the streets. You make it through this little area here. Oh, let me share the city map again. Pointing through so you make it down through the edge. So where that area was maybe say this crossroad here is where you encountered that last encounter. You saw stuff all along the other ways, but in that little crossroad is where that encounter just happened, and then you made your way through there. You're just coming through there, and your idea is to skirt along this northern wall here along the edge to go all the way down to get down to the item number 3 down there. That's the idea. You all are moving pretty well, even though you've got the 2 plate fighters, Moses and Caitlin, but you seem like with Savin's direction and Hootie flying ahead, it's really helping hiding ahead of any undead. So you see enough undead that had you not had Hootie, most likely you would have run into a few of them along the way for sure. You know that him flying up above has helped you at least 5 or 6, maybe even 7 times in the travels through the city. It's very, very, I won't say busy, but there's enough going on that you all know that you really have to be careful not to be seen. And like you were worried about in the previous encounter, if you're seen, what else is that going to attract at that point? That's the biggest concerns at this point. The streets are mostly deserted. There's several corpses litter the ground. The air around you is full of smoke and death. While some of the buildings are burning, numerous screams from various directions alarm you, but Caitlin's words catch your attention. Hurry, follow me. And that she says that a few times, so you get a few times where you're like, oh, I gotta go help them. Nope, we gotta keep going toward the goal. Numerous times you hear screams and different things going on throughout the city as you're traveling. But again, you continue on. Bear with me. Yeah. All right, I need a D6 again.
I'll do it this time.
Okay?
Oh no.
Okay. I mean, there is no good or bad. It's just which one. Again, it's not, I'm using a table, so.
The horde of undead trolls are coming this time.
Let's test him on that. Can we just pick?
Right, there you go.
Right.
We'll find out if you're telling the
I
truth.
better take the other ones off and just not add to it, right? Yeah, so let me see. Menu. Delete from this tracker. Delete only foes. Yep. That worked, right? Yes. I'm glad. So I made Caitlin and all them friendly, so that way I was able to do that. Perfect. All right, so let's add the tracker. And then, hold on. What the heck over? Oh, yeah, here. All right. Alright. All right, so let me set the stage here so that way you know what the hell's going on. You're again traveling through a section of the city, and you hear and Hootie start circling again. But this time, Hootie acts a little bit differently.
And he poops on Moses this time. Ooh, another map.
Yep.
He's trying to bounce things off of Moses too.
Right.
Again, I
He's
just,
trying
I
to do
just,
splatter damage to the party.
I just threw you all on the map. So again, place yourself in that bottom left-hand corner there, wherever you would be. That's fine. It doesn't matter to me. Just stay below the houses, that kind of thing. You're hearing the noises from that general direction. And Hootie, sorry. Let me take off token lock and let me move Hootie here.
So can I go north or do I got to stay in the south side?
You can, but you can't go too far. I mean, maybe 5 foot down the alleyway. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And you
Right
all can
behind
move
you.
wherever. So obviously the king would be back toward the back. We put them in squares.
Kiko would do his.
Underneath Eve, there's
That's
Eve's
fine.
there.
Yeah, you're good there, Kiko. Not too much.
Can he
further,
go?
no.
Okay.
No,
Can he go there?
No,
No, there.
So actually, I'd rather you be like right here.
Okay.
But on your turn, you can go wherever you want. But
Okay.
at this point, I want everyone to roll initiative. Kiko, I will let you look through the owl's eyes, and I will release what the owl saw. And we're rolling initiative. So
Like my old initiative?
the only you get the same one. Yeah, Moses and Savin are the only ones that rolled so far. So
So we do roll. Go ahead and roll
roll
initiative.
initiative. Yeah, everybody's rolling initiative. Yep.
That's what all the cool people are doing.
Hold on. This guard's not prone. Let's get and take prone off of his body.
And I'm rolling low on initiative.
What I hate is it doesn't tell you which ones you rolled for yet. King already rolled. Caitlin, roll. Guard. I don't know which guard I rolled for. I'm gonna leave them. They're both the same. I'm gonna keep them right where. I just will say they rolled together. I don't even know. And then Kiko. Oh, have you rolled Kiko? Oh, you got the same one. Perfect. I don't have to. Hootie doesn't need to change. So I am going to put Hootie in a square, and let's just say he was there because he wouldn't have. As soon as he flew over, he wouldn't have tried to get close to them. And I'll remove the token. So, Kiko, do you see what's there? Yes or no?
No, I think I have to have Hootie clicked.
All right. You see it?
Okay,
Didn't click on him.
I do. Oh yeah, so I do see. Yeah, guys, it's just like rabbits and mice. It's nothing.
Yeah.
All right, we'll charge ahead now.
I'm gonna put you back, Kiko. You're up on the roof edge.
Okay.
So we're gonna say that after you saw what that was going on, you immediately climbed up on the roof and told them, hide, is what you said. No, I'm just joking. You can tell them whatever you have a few moments to tell them real quickly what you saw if you want.
So, are the humanoid figures mounted on the?
They are not. They were walking separately. And
Oh.
they're all large.
Okay.
All of them that what you saw were all large creatures, and they were walking.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Kiko whispers really quickly. You know, like
All skeleton.
5 very large skeletons, minotaur looking, horse looking, coming this way. Hide quickly.
Oh, is there like a doorway or something we can duck in?
No. All barricaded up, remember?
So can Kiko say, I'll get in my trance. I'll motion you which way to go, because he's thinking that if they come this way, then he'll tell the party to go up here, and if they come this way, he'll tell the party to go this way.
Okay. You can do that.
Okay, that's what he'll communicate.
All right, that's easy enough. Let's go ahead and go to the top of the order. Yep, okay. Yeah, Savin, you're not first, though. Sorry, man.
So maybe they can hold their action to move, waiting for me to give the signal once I assess the situation long enough to tell them. Could that work that way mechanically?
Right, but so the way that they're going to go, 2 of them will go before 7 goes anyway. So you'll at that point you'll be able to know which way they're headed, and you can tell them before 7's turn, and then you're golden. How's that?
Okay.
Because like again, these things were moving together. They're not, all spreading out or anything like that. As far as you're aware of, there's no reason for them to spread out yet. So 2 of them are going to be moving in the general direction that the whole group's going to be going. So, and then, oh wow. So you would have been looking, and you this thing is like galloping as the other 2 are walking behind. It's got a very fast move speed. And as you're telling them to go this way, it approaches around the corner. It moved that quick. I don't know that they would have had time to move because his movement speed is 60. I want to give you the chance to move. Let me see. What would it be? I'm trying to think what the skeleton's perception, maybe. Yep, that's what I want to roll. I want to roll perception.
And I do think if Kiko saw through the owl's eye the rate of movement of that, he probably would have, known not. He would have just said like go.
Right, and that's what you did do, and you would have known that back when it was here. The question is, would they have had the movement prior to him getting there as fast as he done? You see what I mean?
And if you're interested, if he were to guess which way they were going and told him to move, because they're so large and so many of them, he would have thought they were going to turn and go this way, because that's like a bottleneck with those little bitty alleyways right there. And this one here, he would not think they were going to come up here.
Right.
So he would have told them to go that way. So
that would have been bad anyway. Yeah. So I'm going to give them a perception check of DC 12 to hear or see you. I'm going to roll it in the open.
Oh, no.
They did not perceive you. So on your turn, you're going to be able to move in the direction Kiko said. That way, because he saw him walking through his eyes.
Okay.
So, matter of fact, I'm going to move the owl back and I'm going to set him here to make it fair. That way, it gives you at least the opportunity not to be in direct line. But okay. Savin, you can hear galloping like literally 20, 25 feet from you, and you know, like, oh shit. And it's like a trotting gallop.
Do I like stealth roll to run
No,
quickly?
no, no. You're far enough
Okay.
away from. There's no. Yeah, no. You're no need for all that. And is that where you're moving to?
Can I see anything else? Is this like a wall that I'm up against here?
It's
of
a building,
Okay.
like a house and or a business or something. So here to make it easier for you, you're on top of the roof now. See it?
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
So you can't see because it's a wall.
All right. So that's 20, 25, 30.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, and you see now there's like a shed looking thing that's kind of attached to the building, but not. You know, it's makeshift kind of storage shed or something.
Okay.
And then you see the road goes through here.
All right, so I'm gonna bonus action hide, and then I'll
Okay.
do it here.
Yep. Stealth roll. Yeah, you think you're hidden pretty well. I'm just gonna relinquish what you rolled. So you rolled a nat 20, by the way.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't hide that, but yeah. So you blended in with the shadows pretty much.
Perfect.
So these. All right, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Only because I want to try it. Selection mode. Okay. But Faye, I think I want to put her. I want to put Faye back and let her move on her own. But those four would have moved together in that general direction. Does that sound feasible? Was this 5, 10, 15, 20? That's 25 foot to there. And they're trying to stay in between the buildings and all that kind of thing.
Sounds good.
So as I get to their turns, I'm just going to pass it up. They already moved. Okay. All right. The owl is. Oh, hold on. Let's. About 40 feet in the air because these things are bigger, and is basically hovering over top of. I moved you there, Kiko, so you can grab a hold of them and see where everything's at. You can worry about that on your turn, but I need you to be able to move the owl where you want them. The owl.
Okay. He will fly over
Right.
up here, like on that chimney right there, maybe, and perch.
Easily done. I'll just put him in.
Okay.
How's that?
He's probably out of poop, so he won't
Right.
strafe them.
He may not want to do that to these ones.
Hey, yeah. So if you don't mind moving Kiko to there, I can probably see him,
Oh.
and then I can.
Already
Okay,
moved
thank
him.
you.
Oh, you want to select him?
Yes,
You see him? Well, here.
I do.
Okay.
I guess I would go up the roof.
Yeah, you could easily do that.
Um,
This roof is not as peaked as the other one, so you could move actually fairly easy. Not difficult terrain at all. You know.
okay.
All right. So
I guess, yeah.
as
I
you
guess
move closer there,
mhm.
though, you can actually almost see the top of that Minotaur, the head.
Okay. All right. He's going to hunch down right there. And for now, then let's see, that's his movement. And then he'll go back in the owl's eyes for now.
Okay.
So, you want me to move up and then click the owl to select the owl?
Oh, you
Or
didn't
you
see
want
where
me
that? Here, I'll just. No, you're on you. There you go. That's what you saw.
okay. And then if you're okay putting me back where I was,
Yep. No
and I'll keep the
problem at all.
owl
Yep.
selected.
Well, no, you won't be able to select yourself now, right?
Right.
Okay.
But I'm looking through the owl's eyes, so I want to have the owl selected so I can see what the owl sees.
Moses, you're up.
I'm gonna stealthily move around the corner over this way
Yep. Yeah, you don't
and
have to
hide on this
stealthily
side.
do anything. You all ran, is what you did.
Yeah, I ran that way,
Yeah.
and
That's
I'll be ready in case something comes
I mean,
around
you
the
did
corner.
obviously from where you were, you could hear the trotting on the soil. So you would recognize immediately that's the trotting of a war horse.
Okay.
This loud, thunderous claps down, that kind of thing. But yeah.
Can I tell how many?
No, you could not, but I think Kiko mentioned how many, didn't he? Kiko, did you?
He did. He said there were 5.
5. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I don't know if I was gonna hear more or something like that.
Yep. I mean, they are identified in the combat tracker too. I think, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, they are.
Okay. Yep. And is that all you got? Anything else?
That's all I got.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Caitlin already went. Let me look. That one's squeezing. He's running through that other one, but that's okay. Disadvantage. Faye can see everybody. And would she? Yes, she would. Let's go do that right now. Bear with me here. And 3. She would not cast it too high, though. She would cast a 3rd level Bless. And she's going to target Hiko, Savin, Caitlin,
Yay.
Moses, and herself. 5 of you. So she's
Okay.
upcasting Bless. And she says a very quiet prayer as she's running by. She has to keep Kiko in sight as she's doing that, but she's able to do that without a problem. So now let me find that spell. Everybody should have that effect on them. Clear targets. And she did that at 5, 10, 15. That's all she can move. She can't get through them. So She doesn't have enough movement to do that. So she would then end her turn there with just casting that spell. This is actually the top of the second round. This one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you see this thing coming, Moses. And you can hear it coming. You see it coming. So I would think you'd be ready. You're not going to be surprised. So it's going to get into melee with you as it gets. I'm going to put it in that square there. It was squeezing coming down that alleyway, but it comes out and immediately starts attacking towards you, and it's going to do a hoof attack on you. And that hits. The hoofs
Ouch.
hurt, doing 10 points of damage to you.
That's not good.
All right, so this one, 5, 10, 15, 20, squeezing 25, 30, and it can get to here. It now has disadvantage on anything it's going to do because it's squeezing in there. Savin, you can hear the engagement behind you, but you also hear noises from that general direction. But again, this building is big enough in front of you that it's blocking quite most of your view.
Okay, how tall is the roof? 1 story, 2 stories?
So what the one that Kiko's up on, which is above you, let's just say that one is maybe 15 feet up, and this one over here is more like 8 to 10. You know, not much different. So you could literally jump from one to the other without an issue, and you can climb up onto either one. Yeah, so when you got there, I'm going to move you over a little bit so you see.
Yeah, like crap.
So as soon as you got here, you could peer around, and they're tall enough that they're large creatures. You can see that the 2 minotaurs are standing in the roadway, and you see a horse trotting by them, squeezing through this way. It's trotting, coming through this way.
Okay.
And I'll put you back in your spot. But so I mean, it's up to you what you want to do at this point. So you've only used movement to get to there, and then I think even then you've only used maybe 20 foot of movement.
Okay.
You got about 10 foot more, but you could see them as soon as you got up there. You're like, oh.
Okay, I'm gonna look down and kind of signal get in a building if you can. You know, kick a door in or bust a window. Or
you didn't see any that was possible.
Ah, crap. Okay. So they are coming this way, though?
It does appear that way. The minotaurs, to you, looked like they were standing, but the horse was trotting, moving in this general, draw an arrow. It was moving in that general direction. Yep. So the 2 minotaurs were standing there.
Okay. Does
They're
the
all
horse...
skeletal, though.
Okay. Does the horse... I don't know that it's going to do anything. All right. Well, I'll bonus action hide, and then
Right. Stealth roll.
hold an action. Yeah, hold an action if they come around the corner and see everybody, I guess, and I'll attack.
Okay.
Oh, I keep getting advantage, though. Or is it disadvantage? I don't know.
Because you're rolling stealth and you have a cloak of elven kind.
Ah.
So you get
Well,
advantage
makes
on
sense.
stealth checks. So that's not a problem. You
Cool.
think you're hidden, so not an issue.
All right.
Actually, for combat, I'll go and share. That's what you rolled, by the way. So you are hidden. So you'll have advantage on whatever attack you take. You've got a readied action, so if it comes down, you're going to most likely take it.
Right.
So at that point, you see it. You see the head, and it's walking this way. You don't know how many feet it's already taken. So you can let your ready to action go off if you want, but you think it's going to keep on walking down that way. And you know Moses is already
so-
in melee behind you.
Right. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, he's already in melee. All right, so I'll peek out so I can target him.
That's fine. Yeah. You have advantage on that.
All right, let's let one fly, see what happens. Oh my God, that's horrible.
That's a hit though.
Wow.
Yep.
With a
With a 2, right?
Thank you, Faye.
Right.
That was awesome.
Yep.
Wow, that's like the worst thing ever. So, I can't miss at this point.
Yes,
let's
you
see what
can
we can
because you rolled a 4 on the bless.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's possible, unlikely, but very yeah. So you did 22 points of damage with that, and he's going to finish his movement.
Nice.
10, 15, gets hit. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, comes into view of everybody, and let's see, what action would he take?
I'm gonna say it's on, fellas. Wow, I barely scratched him. It looks like.
Yep, no, that's all he gets. Unless he dashes, which he doesn't on this turn. This guard would he advance? That's the question. Would he advance or would he turn and help? Man, no, he would. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Targets him. Spear attack. He misses him, completely flubbing it. Next guard, same thing. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Oh, hold on. He's not going to be able to make it. 5, 10,
Tech the key.
15, 20, 25. And he readies an action that if anything comes within melee, he's going to spear attack it. All right, Hootie's up. You see him, Kiko, or not?
I do. I guess. And there's nothing else that he sees coming from up there, right, or down here.
Nothing. Yeah,
Okay.
I think what we have is enough. To be honest.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Okay, I want to fly over here and perch where I can kind of see,
Okay.
down this way and down this way, and cool.
Better.
Yeah, maybe. What about right here on that?
I'm trying to find somewhere where he can. Yeah, I was trying to find where. Oh, wait a minute. There, maybe. Can you see
Not
everything
really.
there?
Not.
You
Nah.
can't. But hold on. Oh, hold on.
I wonder if he can go up high enough that line of sight would know and let him.
How about now? Can you see now?
Yes.
All right.
How'd you do that?
I turned off this terrain feature.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Okay.
you're up above it anyway, so
Cool.
I just turned off the terrain feature so you can see. I've got multiple
Okay.
terrain features on here, so.
Nice. That was cool. All right. He'll do that.
Yeah, I'm still saying he's about 40 feet in the air. He's not, I mean, he's up on the peak or something, or,
Okay.
not the chimney, because the chimney's clearly on the other side of the house, but
Okay. And he can still be in the air and just,
Right.
circling or whatever. That's cool too. I'm just kind of like soaking in the situation real quick.
right. Yep.
Here's where's Avon or no, actually Moses, huh?
Yeah, Moses is down below you.
Okay, Savin. I still don't see him. I see Caitlin
Simon?
King. Yeah, I don't see him.
There you go.
I'm on the
No, Moses. Okay, there's Moses. I see Moses. I couldn't see Moses for whatever reason. I don't think. But okay. Hmm. I think I'm gonna. Maybe can I get him to come here and harass and help this guard?
Yep.
Okay.
He wouldn't be at 40 feet. He'd probably be more like 10 or 15 or 20, maybe.
Yeah, I guess those things are 10 feet tall, so
Right.
probably 15.
Yeah, 15 or 20 is fine.
Okay.
He's still
Okay.
within reach, though, if he's at 8.
Right.
One swat from one of those most likely would be the end of Hootie, but that's okay.
Okay. All
Anyway,
right.
it's one hit point, so one swat from anything really would be.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he for sure can give the help action.
Well, and I guess given that, of course,
Yep.
I should put him over here if he could fly over here.
Here.
If he's going to go away, he may as well help Moses. He would know that Moses is
He
probably
can
going to
sure
do
fly over there. Yeah,
more
yeah.
than a guard. Okay, yeah.
He was
He'll
flying-
go over there
If
and
he
try
was
to
over
give
here,
Moses.
any of those spots,
Okay.
the large
Okay.
creature.
So he'll do that. And well, if any of them work, would this spot work? Oops, I'm moving the whole map.
Any of them will work. So move them wherever you want.
Okay, I'll be there.
Okay.
All right, so that's all he'll do.
I mean, that horse is moving south anyway, so you could technically be here and doing the same thing.
And then Kiko. Oh, I do want to do this real quick. Okay, so Kiko is going to, I think, cast an illusion. And let's see. Let me see where it is. Oh, over here. Silent image. So I've seen like carvings of Bane. Have I seen Bane? Do I have like an idea what Bane looks like?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. He's going to make a manifestation of Bane
Okay.
right here, kind of up in the, I guess my range is 60 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to make Bane up here over here
Okay.
in the air so they can all see it. And it's going to just like, make sure I can do this. You create the image of an object or creature or some other visible phenomenon. 15-foot cube max. Lasts for 10 minutes.
You have to concentrate on that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Which is fine.
I can make it move and act so that its movements appear natural for the image. I can make it, even appear to be walking.
I mean,
So I'll put it up in the air as like this red. It'll form like, kind of like just this
it's
out of mist. It just,
flying
yeah,
or
kind
a
of,
casted fly or
yes,
something.
yes, solidifies into like Bane, and it will just like, and it'll appear, and then its face will kind of grow angry and point this way.
Okay. Away, basically. Okay.
Well, yeah, to continue this way.
Okay. All right. So make sure you drop the concentration effect on you. So one of the buttons next to it should have a concentration effect, right?
I am looking.
Should be just like maybe the name.
Silent image. It's got an effect. Silent image self concentration. Okay, boom. I think that did it.
Yep, sure did. Thank you. That all that does is if you roll damage, it's going to automatically roll the concentration check for me. So,
Okay.
all right.
So he's going to still be laying low up there, but he'll get that going and direct that grand theater of Bane.
All right. You said laying low.
becoming-
Are you laying prone? Or are you standing? You're crouching.
Yeah, he's crouching down. Definitely, he's kind of like.
Okay.
And I know these guys are tall, so he's just trying to make himself however he could make himself not noticeable up
Okay.
there.
Okay.
He would do.
All right.
Hopefully he's got a little bit of cover between the two, but who knows?
Right.
All right, that's what he'll do. And he'll even when he casts the spell, he's gonna do some acting on his end, even though he's lying there.
Okay.
He's gonna look like
Like,
terrified.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
yeah. Pointing or whatever, whatever. That's fine. Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna sell it.
King's going to move up over here against the wall. He is going to draw his rapier out, though, just in case. All right. Moses, you are up, and you are in melee with this skeletal warhorse.
How dare you smack me? I'm smacking you right back.
All right, you do have advantage on this because Hootie's right there.
Got it. Hey, and I was looking at Divine Smite, and it's a level 0, so does it? And it says it's on a bonus action, so I go ahead.
So Divine Smite is actually it's not even a bonus action. Divine Smite is anytime you hit, you can use spell slots to smite the creature. And yes, so you can smite, and you've been doing that. It's not a bonus action or anything. So I know it lists that way, but it's just because it's similar to a cantrip, but it's not. It's on any hit, and you can choose when to smite them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been doing it that way already.
Okay.
That's
With enough of these guys, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do Divine Smite on this.
You know that you can do for you. I think you have first and second level spells, right?
Yeah, I have one second level spell.
Yeah, so you could cast obviously better for crits, but you could smite at first or second level, and then that's why you have the 2 effects. I think you might even have 3 to go all the way up to third, but you don't have the 3rd level spell yet. So
Yeah.
okay.
I'm thinking we need to take some of these guys down quickly, so I am going to
Okay.
do as much as I can right now.
That's a lot of damage, and that kills the first one.
Nice.
Good. With that one dead, I want to move up
Easily.
so that I'm keeping this guy corralled.
Right? And you know he's squeezing. So any attacks he's going to have are going to be at disadvantage.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to go for.
You are not squeezing because you're a medium creature, but he was definitely squeezing through that alleyway. He was expecting to gallop through, but that didn't quite happen.
I'm going to target him.
Yep.
Thank you, Faye.
That's
so
a
nice
hit.
to have. Nice to have that.
Yeah, bless is a wonderful thing sometimes.
And I have 4. Well, I just used 1. I have 3 more, and I've got a second level, so I'm going to go ahead and do Divine Smite again. I know
Okay.
it works better with the crit, but
Oh, I'm sure. But yeah, I understand.
I'm feeling like it. Did it take? Yeah, it took.
Yeah, it did. Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Ooh, not bad.
That one you killed that one as well.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
All right, so you moved 5, 10 feet so far.
Yeah.
So 10 feet can put you back next to Faye. You don't see or hear anything to your north. You hear a bunch of commotion.
Yeah, I'm going to
back
come
behind
back to Faye.
So it's 10 feet back to there. So you're at 20
Uh,
feet right now. And now you see the Minotaur at the other end
Okay. So
fighting this
25,
little. Yep.
30. And 5, 10. No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Does that guy still have only 2 wounds? That guy's still at level 2.
Oh, yeah. These little guards are fodder. You already know that. One hit
Yeah.
from any of these are most likely because that one Faye healed that one from death when the
Yeah.
skeleton hit them once and almost killed him, or did kill him. So,
Yeah. Okay. That's
You're-
it for me then.
yep. All right, so Caitlin's is charging in. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna 30, putting her there. And she is going to great sword attack the Minotaur. And she crits.
Awesome.
Nice. She does divine smite.
No, she doesn't.
Ah, bummer.
But does 14 points of damage. And then now she attacks for her second swing.
Show off.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
another one.
Oh my goodness. Gotta love
Is
it.
that a double crit? Oh my god.
The power of my Bane illusion is working.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so she just comes up and runs her greatsword right through this Minotaur, and it howls out. Yeah, that was crazy. Okay,
What are you doing to me, lady?
right, no shit. Thought it was going to get an easy lunch on the guard, but that didn't quite work out for him. 5, 10, 15.
Crap, there's another horse.
25, 35, 45. It can get to there. Yeah, there's 3 left total. One
Oh.
horse and 2 Minotaurs.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say no. Well, we'll let Moses take care of the horses. He's obviously the war horse killer.
All right, so Faye,
Poor little ponies.
let me see, what can she see? No, she cannot see that other Minotaur. But what would she? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I think she would. I think she's going to try. She doesn't think. Yep. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, that worked. Okay, I couldn't target for. I'd select Faye and it wouldn't do it. And anyway, she was. Kiko, you would have noticed that she was contemplating whether or not she was going to chill touch or shocking grasp them, and or whether or not she had to level up and go to something big like Witch Bolt or something crazy, but she's concentrating on Bless, so she doesn't want to break that concentration, so she chill touches this thing, and it hits.
Is that a range spell?
It is.
Nice.
And it brings it to critical.
Even better.
It can't regain hit points.
She'd be so happy to hit.
Yeah, and it is disadvantage against her. And then she would probably move up against the wall. 45. Maybe even here so she can see if something's coming down the hallway. Yep. She's kind of almost hiding on the corner there. Savin, we're at the top of the round. You now see all three of them, correct? You can see them all three from where you're at, right?
Yes.
Okay. They're tall enough that you have a clear shot at any of them. However, you know that you're already hidden. They don't. I mean, you're hidden in that little eave there.
Right.
So you don't even have to. You could move, but you don't need to move. But totally up to you.
Okay.
So you can target any one of the three, not just the one you're targeting now. And you know you would get sneak attack on it.
Okay. And the Minotaur is pretty bad. All right, so the Minotaur is in bad shape.
Yeah, one's completely healthy. The other two are completely healthy. You know that. They've not been hit.
Okay, I'm going to target the horse.
Okay.
And take a swipe here. And it should give me advantage without me clicking the button, right?
I doubt it.
Okay, I'll click it.
And click it anyway. I don't have much that does auto advantage. Yep. 26 hits.
All right, and I'm going to use that Wells from the Grave.
Okay.
Even though they're dead.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna. There. They're in the proper slots now. All right. So go ahead and target the other ones now. They're both within 5 feet, or do you just choose a target? Is it all targets within 5 feet, or is it just one?
Just one other, yeah.
Okay. So
is
yeah,
it a
whatever one you want to
D6 or-
choose.
Oh, I have the button. Hold on, let me find it. Here we go. Crap.
That's a little bit extra damage.
All right, and then I will, I guess, bonus action hide again. If I need to, I'll
Okay.
skirt
Give
around
me,
the.
give me a stealth roll. You can do it in the open. We're in combat.
Okay.
DC's only 12, so. Oh, you critted again. So yeah, you're hidden, almost basically invisible.
All right, that'll be my turn.
All right, so this one cannot do its gore attack or charge attack. I'm sorry, it can do a gore attack though. But it is going to use its great axe. No, it wouldn't do that. It would attack her. She did the most damage. And missing.
Nice.
And it only gets the one attack. That's not going to be good. This guard is already targeting the Minotaur. Spear attack. Two-handed. And
Come on, guard, you can do it.
Flubs
Nah,
it.
can't.
Not able to hit it again.
Again.
I'm gonna
This
yell off to you, if you
guard-
suck.
You can't get through. Maybe moves up a little bit to keep them from coming through. He doesn't have a ranged attack. I mean, he can hurl the only spear he's got, but he's not going to release the only weapon he's got. So, all right, the owl's up.
Okay. I don't know that he can do much help at this point. He'll.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough fly speed to get over there without giving up his action. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he can get
So I think-
closer for the next
Mhm.
turn, maybe, but
Yeah.
and then he really can't
Um,
occupy the space of the horse, so that makes it harder.
He'll just go there. Well, if he dashes, he can go wherever he wants, really, huh?
That's correct. Yeah, that's what I was kind of
Yeah,
getting at.
yeah, yeah. So he'll kind of just go.
Yeah, you
I'll
can do
go
the edge,
there.
but then
Uh,
put him on.
well,
Let's put him in a square. But he's
I
on the
hear
edge.
you, but I can't see everything if I put him in a square. So let me see where I want to
Oh, I
be.
see. Okay.
Um, I'll say he's here,
Okay.
but if it's okay, I'll put him
Well,
here. Well, that's good. I can see everything from there. I'm good there. That's where he'll be.
okay.
But higher up.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to be a target for nothing.
45 feet or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever. Yeah. All right. Do me. Yep. Thank you.
Okay. And then he'll just move, Kiko will just move his illusion this way, coming at him angrily and still pointing with more emphasis to go.
All right. How far can you move that? Do you know?
Let's see. Let's see.
I know you could probably move it with a bonus action, I think, but
Well, I don't know. It appears in a spot. You can use an action to cause the image to move to any spot within my range.
oh,
So I guess
okay.
that means I can move it 60 feet.
Right. So it would.
That's nice.
Yeah. So well, no, 60 feet from you, so it could go up to 120 feet because it could have been 60 feet away from you on this side, and then you could move it up. Oh, what happened? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Anyway, so my map completely just disappeared. It could be 60 feet on one side of you, and you move it to 60 feet on the other side of you. That's 120 feet total. So,
Oh, that's nice. So then it'll seem really supernatural.
right. So
That's some fast
the
moving.
point is, wherever you move it to has to be within your range. That's it.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
So I guess I'll bring it right, I'll have it come this way and just hover right over these guys up above them.
okay.
And again, it's 15 feet.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
And just directing them to go.
Pointing out that way somewhere. Pointing out that way somewhere or something. Or
Yeah, like he's
away.
got somewhere he needs them to be that way.
Yeah.
He's angry that they're dilly-dallying here. Although they're getting their butts kicked, but
Yeah.
so maybe they shouldn't have done this because Bane's helping these guys
Right.
because they're not being good servants.
Okay. Yeah, that's easily done. King Beldar, he's dodging and standing still. This Minotaur. What else can he do?
Have the guys reacted any, like kind of cowering at all when they noticed him at any point?
That's what I'm getting ready to roll to see whether or not he's
Okay.
he's going to be affected at all. They really don't. Up until this point, they haven't given a crap about anything, Let's do a wisdom check. Oh, they're not very smart either. Okay. Yep. No, he does not do anything. He uses his great axe and chops down toward. I mean, he can't get to Caitlin, but he's chopping down at the edge of the wall there to get toward Caitlin. Not a whole lot he can do. Moses, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't get past that guy.
Right.
Tell him to get out of my way.
All right. You can
But then
say
it would-
that. So on his turn, he'll get out of the way. But right
Yeah.
now, you cannot.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him, hey, I need you to move. But right now, I'm going to toss a javelin at them.
Okay.
Start.
Okay. And double checking. Yep. He takes that damage. He's not looking very good, but he took that
Okay.
damage.
I got another javelin for him.
Okay.
Oh, did it hit? Oh, it did hit.
Still
Wow.
hit.
Okay.
More damage. He's really bad off, but he's still alive. Well,
Still hanging in there.
he's still undead.
He's still.
Literally hanging in there. All right.
And this guy in front of me.
What's that?
That's okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go next guy.
All right. Yeah, Caitlin's up. She is still targeting the one in front of her. And she great sword attack. Hits. Max damage.
Woo! Max
And
damage.
kills
Nice.
it. And she steps forward 5 feet. Targets the other Minotaur with her second attack. Great sword attack. Hit. More damage. And that'll end her turn. This horse steps forward and it does a hoof attack on her. But misses. Faye, what is she going to do? I think she would target the horse because she can see that clearly. Let's get and chill touch it. Hits it. Does some damage to it. Brings it critical. And it cannot regain hit points. And it has disadvantage to her. Is it adding a bunch of them? Let me double check that. Nope, they're dropping off. Good, perfect. Doing what it's supposed to be doing. All right, it is currently the end of round 3, and we are at 10:40. We're pretty close to the end. I want to leave it up to you all whether or not we finish this battle out for tonight, or do we continue on next session? That's the question.
I'm good for tonight if anybody else is.
I can too.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I can.
Okay. Yeah, no issues. I'll always leave it up to you guys, though. Trying to be polite of time, you know. So we will start the top of round 4 now. Savin, you are up and you are hidden. If you remember, you rolled a crit stealth hide. You have advantage on whatever roll you roll.
And I'm gonna attack the Minotaur.
Okay. That is a hit.
That's not bad.
And that's some damage.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my last
Wells
from the grave to hit
Okay.
the horse.
Okay. A little bit more damage on him.
I was hoping it would do the number on him. Okay. And bonus action hide again.
Okay. You can do it in the open again.
Not 30, but I guess that'll do.
Right? Yeah. I can't think of a DC of 23 that you know.
All right, and I'll be right back.
All right. And that guard is up. So he is going to step up out of the way to let Moses go by. Or would he do that? Can he squeeze through there? Can't get down there. Technically, he could have, though. Can you guys still see him or not?
Yeah.
Okay. He would move down there. And then he would spear attack the skeletal warhorse.
Yay.
He finally hits. Oh, wrong damage. But it was probably enough to kill it anyway. All right, so he rolled the wrong damage, but that's okay. So let me get rid of the warhorse, and I'll move him. All right, so he moved 5, 10 feet to there, 15, 20. Actually, 20 to there. Making sure. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then that'll end his turn. This guard's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there. Target the Minotaur with a spear. And he does hit, and this time he rolls 2 hands, not 1, Brian. And does a little bit more damage. All right, Hootie's overseeing a slaughter of the undead. I don't know why, but I thought the exact opposite of what was going to happen.
Yeah. So did I.
Yeah, he could easily get down. He'll probably have to be about 20, 25 feet, somewhere or lower, anywhere in there, whatever. And that would grant advantage for everything on that other side. So, because he's a large creature, that's the way that works.
And then Hiko on his turn will have the image of Bane just fold his arms and shake his head with disappointment at the last remaining
Sorry.
Minotaur.
Their intelligence was so low when he rolled, he was just like, huh? You're questioning whether or not they even realized it was Bane. You know, that kind of thing. He has an 8 intelligence, by the way. Just not that matters now, but I mean, King Beldar's like, get him, guys, and he's dodging. Minotaur, what is he going to do? Great axe attack. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a great axe attack. And he's going to choose one of the guards that was just trying to attack him. And completely flubs it. Moses, you're up with 1 spot on the south side of the
Thank you.
Minotaur.
5, 10, 15, 20. Target that bad boy.
Oh, don't forget you have advantage.
Oh.
This is the owl.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I almost thought I was thinking that the other guys needed it. Oh, that's still a hit. But that was the owl moved after they went, so
I know. Should have 2 more, yeah. I gotta click that one. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one.
oh, you're using a smite. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that kills it. All right, you guys are out of combat.
Yay!
Yeah, that's completely opposite of what I was thinking as I was setting this up. I was like, is this going to be too much? So evidently my thought process was completely wrong. I also didn't take in consideration the map though. As
Yeah.
I was building it real quick, I giving them the squeezing areas wasn't necessary. I should have given a more open area battle for them to do charge attacks and all the neat stuff they do, but they didn't get quite a chance to do that. So
Who
that's
took him
okay.
out?
Say again.
Who took him out?
Moses just took out the last one with another divine smite.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you see radiant light coming from his skull as Moses' God just says, be gone, that kind of thing.
Very nice.
It was good.
Awesome, guys. Let me flip back over to that. And we will end the session there and be ready for next week as we continue your trek toward basically the center of the city to get to the palace.